Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for listening. Oh, good God. I mean, you really can't make this shit up, even if you tried. Right, let's make a couple of things clear, shall we? I am a type of person, I don't go out of my way to try to, how can I put this? To try to, hang on a minute, I just need to put some tags in here. I'm a type of person, I don't even know how to start this. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, Dahlia. Hi, Dahlia. How are you? Welcome. Right, let me make a couple of things straight. Get me, fucking hell, I'm tongue tied right now because I just can't believe this. All right, okay, let's talk about Fräulein Lisa and Herr Robbie. Yeah, let's talk about them. Yeah, shall we do that now? Right, okay, let's get this out of it. Right, okay. Excuse me. Yes, there's going to be a lot of sneezing, coughing. I am ill. Oh my God, I am ill. But that will not stop me from seeking the truth. And that's what I do. Now, people can say what they like, but here's the thing. I'm now going to say what I wanted to put into a video. And to be honest with you, I'd rather do it this way because it's live and everyone can react wherever they want to react, say whatever. But anyway. Oh, shit. Hi, Kathy. I've got an egg sandwich in front of me and I can't eat it because I've been laughing so much. Oh, this is going to be fucking hilarious. Right. Now, we all know that I have challenged. I'm getting challenged and challenged. Oh, shit. This is going to be fucking funny. Okay. Right. You know that if I make a mistake, I'll put my hands up. But I think I've hit so many nerves. I feel like a fucking doctor. I feel like one of these surgeons who, when you touch a nerve, the hand goes, yeah. Oh, shit. Right. Okay. Let's try to do this. Hang on a minute. I need to go and get my coffee. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's get this. That was a Dr. Pepper, by the way. For the record, Your Honor, I don't drink alcohol. I think, yeah. Oh, shit. This is, oh my good God. This is funny. And yes, I'm going to eat my egg sandwich in between takes. So get ready for a fucking giggle. Right. Go and get yourself some popcorn. Go and get yourself some popcorn. Everything else you want. Right. Basically, a few months ago, Okay, there was. I was sent a clip, which unfortunately I can't find anymore. However, on that clip, you've got Womblegob1. That's what I'm calling her from now on, Womblegob. Right, you got Womblegob1, right, on this fucking video, richly losing the plot. I mean, richly losing the plot. Going on, and then she played this answering machine. Now, I didn't know anything about this. I mean, Robbie, I was already paying it. I was already digging into Robbie because of the bullshittery he was saying about this national, this unit that went to Iraq in 2003. And considering that I have been there, and other people have served there on an operational theatre, it was only fair to do a little bit of digging. Yes, I have contacted these units, and I'm still waiting for them to get back. Now, if they don't get back, then fine. I've contacted other people. I've done research. I've even contacted the British consulate in regards to other things. I mean, I don't fuck around. If I do digging on something, I will dig. Now, Bruce said it very, very funnily, actually. He said, "Oh, yeah, that Spawn Ruby does research and he tries to dig up shit." No, I don't try to dig up shit. What I dig up are facts. And what I dug up about you and other fucking people was your own fucking mistakes. The fact that you, the fact that you go on this platform and you just fucking engage mouth and you totally forget your brain, whatever fucking brain. There is actually historical evidence that there was a guy who lived all his life and 75% of his brain was missing. Do you know that? Just a factual thing. Anyway, so here you are on your stream the other night. You know, you plugged me. Thanks very much, by the way. I've really enjoyed some of the fucking interactions I've had with people, and I must admit, you know, I do believe one of the people actually contacted. I mean, very civil. This person was extremely civil and extremely polite, and I am going to bow. I'm going to bow to that individual. Thank you very much for being polite, and thank you very much for being civil in the communication that we had. Now, here's the thing, Womblegob. If you'd have kept your big mouth shut, which is virtually impossible for you, because you seem to always want to be right. Now, you're not. That's the thing. And due to the fact that you, okay, let me approach this from a different angle. Excuse me. Let me approach this from a different angle, shall we? Now, when someone goes to look for information, what they do, they go online. They type in everything, they go online. Now, here's your fucking mistake. First mistake. You don't know when to keep your mouth shut. You don't know when to stop. You don't know when to think and talk. And what you do, you play up to the people in front of you. You play to the people who are on your platform. You play to the people in chat. Okay? And I am going to be coughing a lot, so I do apologize. And I'm not going to get to the mic quick enough to that. Right. Okay. So this is the first problem you got. Right? You try to sit there and you, like everyone else, right? And through this entire court case, everything, there's many people are on their platforms and they're putting across their insight and their thoughts about these court cases, two frivolous court cases and the federal court case. And you, over the period, good morning, Victor, over the period of 3 months, you have not only identified yourself as the PR team for Lynette Preston and John Cook, but then you retracted that. Interesting. But then you put up a website stating that you are the PR team with loads of pictures that no one has seen before, by the way, and then it gets taken down. And then suddenly you're at the property putting a fence up that people have donated for, and that money was donated way before you started putting up all these, Amazon lists and shit like that. And there you are in a vehicle, not a foot away from the child who is supposedly deadly ill, can't be anyone near anybody, and there you are sitting in a vehicle with no mask, not even a foot away from this child. And the fact that Lynette Preston and you're all full of shit. Okay, so your problem is you don't think before you speak, and that is, oh, Kathy, I'm coming to that. You do not jump ahead of me, madam. Go back to the back of the class. Back to the class, Kathy. Chris, stand up, swap chairs with Kathy. Come on, swap up. Come on, you two swap. Chris, you can come to the front. Kathy, go back to the class. Come on, back to the class, young lady. Come on, off you go. Right, anyway, so here's the thing. I did some research on you after the other night because I realized I hit a nerve. And I have 100% got shit on you and on Robbie. And I'm giving you every opportunity to come clean. You were dumb enough to sit on your platform, rant and rave about this lady Barb, irrelevant of what the matter is. And then you said she's a liar. We never received a package. What I do find quite strange is that videos are starting to disappear. Or videos are being edited. Now, you sit on your platform and you incite people to attack, hate, and go and threaten, or allegedly threaten. Allegedly threaten. All right. And here's the thing, though. What you don't realize, you do this publicly. Now, and don't you worry. I'm coming to the point in a minute. Now, I've noticed this. This is your this is good morning. This is your MO. And then I noticed something else. So that time I did that to mute my mic. Then I noticed something else. You've been hating on Jeremy Hales for a long time, way before this court case. And this court case, you jumped on that platform quicker than a fucking cracker on a pole dancing competition. And here's another thing. You like harassing people. You get off on harassing people. I mean, there's videos of you streaming other people's streams. And you've got that person talking, and you can hear that person talk, and you're talking. And at one point, you can't hear either person talk. What is the point? Fucking hell. Sorry, I am bitter. Right, what is the point of you opening your mouth? And like, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't give a shit what is going on between you and Bob and Robbie and Wolf. I don't care. I don't care all the nitty gritty shit. I don't care. What I do care about is that I've noticed that you will attack weak people. You will go after the weak. That's one thing I've noticed. And if other people actually go and check your videos, they will notice that as well. Now, at the end of the day, what you do in your own private life, or what you do off this platform, is entirely your business. It's no one else's business. But when you bring that onto this platform, it becomes everybody's business. Everybody sees it. And the thing is, I doubt very much that anyone has actually took the time to actually go and do a check on you. Because I tell you one thing. At first, I just thought you were just a fucking womble gob, just full of shit. Just hot air. You know, going around, oh, look at me. I can make man sausage shit. All right. You see, the thing is for you, every time I have seen you, it's about grifting. It's about selling crap. It's about fucking everything about that. Now, I don't care what goes on in the sanctity or the sanctum of your privacy. But the fact that I've come across, the fact that you were stalking your next door neighbor for fuck knows why, and then made it fucking clout, and then tried to get reviews and get views and, you know, shit like that. And the fact that you then turned around and proudly said, oh yeah, and what he doesn't know, I've got more videos coming. The fact that you actually did that shows me that you're a hypocrite. Because in fact, you harass and stalk people. And the fact that you've done it not just to your next neighbor, who, according to you, is allegedly a person who intakes of the crackers or rugs. But the fact that you, I mean, there's so much, it's going to take a while now. The fact that you have put up 18 videos of this guy. All people can do right now, to go to your profile and they'll see those 18 short videos. When I saw them, I thought, oh yeah, she's just a nosy cow. You're more than a nosy cow. The fact that you have actually gone out of your way, all right, to harass and to stalk your next door neighbor, your next door fucking neighbor. Now it makes a lot of sense why why you are behaving towards this old lady and her husband and to everyone else in regards of Jeremy Hells. Now, you're trying to make yourself famous for this shit, but here's the problem. What you're doing is you open up the floodgates for people to actually do their own digging and actually do their own research and see what you like. Because there's one thing that you've been doing from the get-go. And ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks, members of the jury, this has been going on not just for the last couple of months, as you think. Thank you, Digi. This has been going on over 2 years. The video of me finding Robbie opening the box and thanking Barb and Wolf was 3 years ago. So basically, whatever's been going on has been going on for longer than 2.5 years. Now, I'm not going to get involved in that. That's none of my business. What I am going to fucking do is point out that you two are fucking liars. And that you have, and the thing is, what I've noticed, that you bring other people into it, and then these other people will listen to you because you're the fucking mouthpiece of this fucking crap, and you will flap your gums, and you're sitting like, apparently you sat on your platform last night and spoke about me. Well, thank you so much, but guess what? I'm now talking about you, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your actions, about your behavior. That's a difference. There's a difference. Because I know I've hit a nerve. Now, at the end of the day, if you were honest and you were truthful and forthcoming and would be transparent, you wouldn't have come up on my radar, especially not Robbie. Which then now makes me question the story about Snowball and everything else that's been said, everything else that I've researched. It makes me now question both of you, your integrity and your honesty. And I think a lot of people now need to start, and I don't care if there's haters here outside listening to this. I really don't care. Actual fact, I'm glad you are listening to this, because I don't think anyone has had the balls to say what I'm saying. And especially someone from a different country. Now, let's revert back to your next door neighbor, shall we? CCTV. 1 second. I'm going to take a mouthful of Dr. Pepper with lots of alcohol in it. Now, through your whole tirades that I've witnessed, that I'm absolutely surprised of, is exactly the same behavior that you're doing now. Excuse me. So, explain one thing to me. What is it? Is it greed? Is it clout? Is it power? Why are you attacking? And I don't, like I said, I don't care about the intricacies about business dealings and everything else that you guys had. I don't give a shit about that. But my question is this: why are you attacking weak people? Why are you attacking people who can't defend themselves? Why is it that in one video, okay, you guys are sitting on a platform and you're richly showing, which I repeat the other day, you are showing a map near New Orleans, northwest of Florida, and you are showing the location. I'm not gonna bother showing that on my stream, because that's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to enable you, all right? Because that's the problem. You, Robbie, and everyone else, you enable each other to do this shit, and you do it continuously. And the thing is, it's always the same. You guys are the innocent. You didn't do anything wrong. You know, everyone else is wrong. And the fact that this behavior has now rolled into this court case, and the fact that you guys are doing exactly the same that you've done to Bob and probably other people. Now, I do send my condolences. I mean, I don't know if this is factual or not, but on a genuine, heartfelt message, I do want to send my condolences to Snow Runner's family, because I believe, unfortunately, Snow Runner has passed. So I would like to put all this negativity to one side for a moment. I would like to send my deepest, sincerest condolences to the family and my thoughts and prayers to them during their loss at this time. So that's one thing I am going to put to one side. I am going to make absolutely sure that this message is genuine. So my sincere condolences to the family, and my prayers and thoughts to the loss. So anything that I mentioned about her and what, the screenshots and showing PayPal and everything, I'm not going to repeat that. So we're going to circumvent that part, and we're going to carry on with other stuff. So my sincere condolences to Snow Runners or Shadow Runners, to my unfortunate passing. So my condolences. Now, back to the other stuff. Where was I? Oh, yes. Right. So you guys are always fucking right. Everyone's wrong. And here you've got a lady who actually did show. I am not a doctor, but I am medically trained. And when she shows pictures of her CT scan or MRI scan about cancer, you didn't give a shit. You don't care. And I'm not saying that, and if Barb, if you hear this, I mean, no disrespect, but you're not the sharpest knife in a cutlery. And they've taken advantage of that. And that's one thing I am noticing, that they will take advantage of anyone who, I mean, you can tell it. You can tell from the fucking get-go. But as soon as someone steps up against them and questions their behavior, it's like, oh, fucking sperm this and spud that and fucking shack that, and yeah. And you attack anyone who catches you out in your lie. Now, I was actually going to walk away from this and just put out edited Exhibit 2 and show the actual proof and evidence. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say it right here, right now. It's going to happen right now. You guys said you didn't you didn't receive any documentation. Okay. Okay. I get that. I hear you. But I find it very interesting, though. You see, because if you didn't receive any documentation or you didn't receive any parcels, now this is going back a while. This is going back a while now. Now, one thing I can't understand, if you didn't receive any parcels, then why have you got one of her boxes in front of you? That's the only box. That's the only box. Explain that. That's the only box I've seen you open from Barb and Wolf on any of your videos. And yes, I have done some fucking research, that I can assure you of. Now, you said that you hadn't received any fucking parcels or any packages from them. Well, that's from, I mean, unfortunately, I can't find that fucking clip, because I'll tell you one thing, if I could, you'd be fucked. So I'm going to go on what I have got. Now, you want to fucking sit there and flap your gums. Okay. Okay. Then explain this to me. Why is it that the date up there says the 11th of July? Package was insured. Yeah, these are the dates. Why is it? And I want you to pay attention to this. Why is it that the first number is wrong? Why is it? Now, I have never come across anyone who has wrote down an address, and I want you to pay attention to the dates. I've never come across anyone who would get the address wrong 3 times. Okay. Now, the video where Lisa, after the recording, says she's a liar, they never received the package. Okay. All right. Then explain this one. June. Oh, looky there. Same thing. Looky there. Same thing. This is now the second time the address has been corrected by the courier. We're not looking at the amounts. We're not looking at anything else but the dates and the times. Now, here's the thing. This is in June. So you got one in June, one in July, all insured. Yeah. Now here's one in January. Oh, sorry, in December. Again, same thing. Now, would you like to explain to the fucking jury why a person would deliberately write the wrong first digit? And I'm talking about that one up there. I'm talking about this one here. That one there. That digit there. That one. Why? Again, 3 times you received 3 packages from them on 3 different dates. Don't hear you mentioning all that. Don't hear you talking about that. Don't hear you talking about what you received in those. But don't you find it funny that Lisa, I can assure you, if I do find that fucking clip, that's the only thing stopping me from fucking burying you in this shit. Yeah? Don't you find it very fucking interesting that these receipts here, they're not fabricated. They're not fucking wrong. They're not made up. These motherfucker are real receipts of packages you have received from her. But you said in that video clip that you didn't receive a package. So how come Robbie is thanking Barb and Wolf, pulls out 2 bags of fucking sweets and nothing else? Because they were pre-opened. You want to go, oh yeah, because they were pre-opened. Yes, they were pre-opened because you pre-open a box to see what's inside. And if you think you don't want to show anything, you take it out of that box. All people need to do is go to the videos from 3 years ago all the way up to present day and watch every single video, and they will see. Now, here's another thing. I hate being ill. Fucking hate being ill. So, before I show you the next thing, what else you want to do? Hey? And the reason I know, okay, the reason I know, oh, I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Where's that picture? No, fuck it, I'll do it again then. Right, the reason I know is this. Hang on a minute. Let's get that big there. Let's go like that. Oh, shit. No, let's go back. That was a bit too much. The reason I know is this. Oh, wrong one. Do that one again, shall I? Absolute fucking fucking rah. Right, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go like that. I'm going to go like that. Why does technology always fuck you over when you at least expect it? There you go. Let's go like that. Because, yep. And the fact that you actually spent on your life, you spent over 4 hours berating a human being who is old and, you know. Right, let's see what this one looks like. Ah, there you go. Now, explain this to me. All right. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Hey? What are you hiding? Explain that to me. What the fuck are you hiding? I mean, the fact that you've deleted or you removed 79,000 worth of your fucking videos. I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. Don't you find that fucking interesting? Don't you find that that interesting that, you know, your shit's coming untied, and the fact that you're getting caught out in your own bullshit? Now, I don't care. I really don't care what goes on between you and other people. I do. I really don't. I really don't. I am more interested in the facts that you've lied. You are lying. You are attacking people who can't defend themselves. And I get that, because that's the way you are. And I get that Robbie sits there and, you know, he's got the hots for Kendra. You know, so we know that. Morning, Mama Coop. And we know that. And here's the fact, though. I don't like people like you. You say you call yourself a bully of bullies. But, madam, you are a bully. You bully the weak. Hi, Kate. Bonjour. You bully the weak. And then you sit on your platforms making out that you are the innocent. Oh, look at me. I've done nothing wrong. Fine. That's not a problem. You do that. It doesn't mean other people have to believe that. It also means that people can question that. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I've done. The fact that you played that recording, that answering machine, multiple times on multiple videos, and the fact, I wish I would have, I've got it somewhere, I can't find it, right? The fact that after playing that answering machine message, you turned around and said, oh, she's lying, we never received a package. Well, you just seen 3 receipts at 3 various different dates. So she has been sending. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, now Barb's here right now. She's in the stream right now. And she can hear all this. I don't care what goes on, what's been going on between you and her. I don't care about anything. What I care about is the facts. You've seen the receipts now. You can sit on your platform and you can call me anything you fucking like. I don't care. Actual fact, I appreciate it because you're giving me clout. Thank you, by the way. Now, I'm not doing this. This is where people have made a mistake. I'm not doing this for Barb. And Barb, with all due respect, no offense. I'm not doing this for Barb. I'm not doing it for her. I'm not doing it for Wolf. I'm not doing it for you or Robbie or anyone else. What I'm doing is pointing out your discrepancies due to the fact that you've been sitting on this platform, excuse me, over the last 3.5, 4 months, and all you have done is attack Jeremy Hale's character. You've attacked Shara, a character. You've attacked Travis. You've attacked Madam Mayor and Brett. You've attacked every single person who has had the ability to help a 78-year-old veteran remove his property from that cesspool of a whatever you want to fucking call it. You've attacked a woman and a man who have built their business by themselves, and they've built that up. And they have their own rules. If they don't want to have business with anybody, right, that's it. Now, we all know that you've had a thing about Jeremy for a long time. Now, I've gone back over a year, and you've mentioned him. You've mentioned Guapo. You've mentioned him multiple times. Now, this whole thing. Now, this is where people need to go and research for themselves, because I'm not going to hold anyone's fucking hand to this. I've done my own research, and I'm quite content of what I've found. I mean, I'm not perfect. I've missed things. 1 second, please. I got to sneeze. Oh, fucking hell, that was a good one. Right. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not here to advocate for Bob. I'm not here to advocate for you. I'm not here to advocate. What I'm advocating is the truth, journalistic truth, facts. And you, madam, are scum of the earth. You are scum of the earth. The fact that you incite other people to hate on people. Now, what goes on between you and Bob is up to you. Communication, anything that's in what's happened between is, I don't care. I'm not interested in that. What I am interested in, and what I have proven today, is that you guys have received free, from what I've seen, parcels, packages, whatever you want to fucking call them. All right. And you've probably received more, but I don't care. When I heard that answer machine, because if I hadn't heard it, I wouldn't have it, would I? I wouldn't have it. Now, here's the thing. You sit on your platform and you like to attack people. But when people call you out on your bullshit, you don't like it. And then you start inciting people to come to them. You start inciting people to come and harass them. You're making fucking verbal threats. Now, if someone threatens me, here's how I react. I am really good with a shovel. I know how to dig a foxhole, and they better come with a gum shield. That's nice. All right, because I don't really care about you, or Robbie, or Kendra, or Tori, or Gabe, or anyone else in that fact. Bob, I don't care. Okay, what I care is facts and truth. Right? And the only reason I've sort of like veered off from the court case to deal with your sorry ass, right, is because I've noticed a pattern. Because what you're doing right now, the hate campaign, the character assassination, all the lies and no transparency, nothing. Okay, I find it very interesting that on a couple of occasions you've been called out on your own bullshit when someone said, "Oh no, actually, no, she's that," and you've gone, "Oh right, okay." But the fact, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to get into it. It's none of my business. At the end of the day, that's between you guys. What's happened has happened. But your your behavior towards the older folk and people who can't defend themselves, that stands out like Lady Liberty with a torch. So here's a bit of advice for you. If you want to attack people, a little bit of advice. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Because the problem is there are people who are easily manipulated, and these people will do anything to prove their likeness, that they support you. They will do anything. And that's what you do. You use people to do that. Now, I've had 2 people from your camp come to me. 2 already. And I've probably got a third one coming who's an OnlyFans. But she won't get far. Oops. She won't get far. Now, as far as I'm concerned, what went on between you and Bob is none of my business. But what's gone on since you guys jumped on this platform about the court case and the bullshittery that's come from Robbie? Oh, and Robbie, I am going to put out a FOIA. You know what that is, don't you? That's a public request of information. And I've got a friend over in the States who's a cop, and he's going to be doing it for me. Because I want to know, considering that you have stated in the newspaper that your property wasn't insured, I want to know why not? Why wasn't it insured? Considering that you had all those animals, and you've got all those animals. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? Because the reason I'm asking you, Robbie, okay, right, is this. This is why I'm asking. That bit there. He estimates his losses of between $150,000 and $200,000. Kenzie said did not have insurance, and with dozens of animals. Yeah. Okay. This is why I'm questioning what you've been saying. And you know why? Who in their right fucking mind would put so many fucking alligators in one pool? Why? Oh, Rip Dog, bless your cotton socks. Hello. Whatever happened? Wait a minute. Let me pay attention to you. I've got a toy. I've got a plaything here. Okay, let's have a look here, shall we? You've got attention now, Sunshine, so you better be fucking good. Right? Whatever happened when you were counting down the days on Bruce? You had no follow through. Most stuff you say, you have no follow through, and you have stuff up. Do you want to go and use spell check for that and come back when you can actually fucking type proper grammar? I mean, I can't spell for shit, but that there, that is either is that you, Ed, or is that who is that? Come on, tell me the truth. Come on. Oh, by the way, Red Dog, thank you very much for the sub, and thank you very much for the view and for the hours watched. I appreciate it. Thank you. So now that you're here, you've got my attention. So please tell me. Come on, Red Dog. Come and talk. Come on. Yeah, Barbara, that's irrelevant. I'm not interested in any of that, darling. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in any of that. That's nothing to do with me. Whatever happened, it happened. That's I appreciate that. But so, Red Dog, is that it? Red Dog, is that it? You have proof? You have proof. So who am I talking to? Because obviously Red Dog it must be a fake account. So who am I talking to, Red Dog? Come on. Come talk to me. Come on. Come on. He's a good boy now. Come on. Come on, Red Dog. You need to do better than that. You're actually giving me time to eat my sandwich. Come on. I mean, I know. Look, Red Dog, I appreciate it. I respect it. You're here to protect your leader. You don't watch Two Lees. You don't what? Pinocchio. Right. Okay, so Red Dog, what's your point? Why are you here? Come on, you got my attention now. All right, and don't forget, I will come. I will go back on to what I was saying anyway. But you've got my attention now, so let's play. Okay, come on then, ready doggy. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on then. Yes, you are. Come on then. Right, you're saying I didn't have any proof on Bruce. Well, obviously you haven't been keeping up. So welcome to the bullshittery. Here's what I would do. Wind your neck in. Go and watch all the live streams of all the people who have covered the court cases. And that includes the flea bags, the Womblegobs, and Bruce Foreskin. And once you've done all that, and you've tried to remember most of it, come back, and then we can have that conversation that you are so hard trying to do. Call all the bullshit you want. I have no reasons to lie. Oh, you don't? Well, if you have no reasons to lie, doggy boy or doggy girl, or no, dogs, girls, no, a female dog is a bitch. Ah, yeah. All right. So listen, bitch. How about you tell me who you are? Because obviously Rip Dog is not your real account, is it? And mods, do not under any circumstances touch Rip Dog. That's my fucking that's my finger. You call it as you see it. Mm-hmm. Well, right now I'm just seeing someone who's blowing hot air. So why don't you tell me who you are? Because I know for a fact this is an alt account. And excuse me. So why don't you come clean, right? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Because here's your problem. All right. Here's your problem right now. There's a lot of people in here who've been here from day one. Excuse me, got to sneeze again. Oh, that's good. Right, where was I? Where did he go? There you go. There you are. Where am I? What have I missed? Where are you? I've got Rip Dog. I mean, do you know what? I'll let the little cubs and the wolvettes and the wolves in the stream play with you, and I'll be right back. I am so glad I muted my mic. That fucker was loud. I even made a jump cut. Right. Okay. I'm back. Right. Okay, boys and girls. Right. Ah, yes. Oh, well. First of all, okay. Welcome to the Wolf's Den Sport. Not what's your name again? What's your name? Dog. Right. Here's a couple of things. Everything that I've put out, I've always put. I've got receipts, and trust me, I've got receipts on people that you would be fucking surprised of. And yes, I've even got shit on fucking Jeremy as well. But have a guess what? I only fucking post what I need to post, the topic I cover. Now, here's the thing. I mean, obviously, let me educate you. The interwebs and Googles, right, are public domains. That means anyone, even you, right, can go and get whatever information you want. Now, when we're talking about the fleas and Robbie and everything else, Robbie is a fucking star in his own way. And here you come and you want to state that I have no receipts and I haven't proven anything on multiple people. I mean, how delusional are you? Did you fall and bang your head about 10 minutes ago before you came in here? Oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Scott, oh shit, did I unmute? I'm sorry. So here's what we'll do, Rip Dog or whatever you want to fucking call yourself. Go away. Ask mummy to wipe your ass. Okay. And then when you've actually grown a spine, all right, come back in here under your own account and not in an alt account. Right? And once you've done that, here's another thing you need to do. You need to learn that not all facts need receipts. Because what you hear, thank you, Belinda, what you're hearing from me is constructive criticism, comment. Okay? Right? So go back to mummy, get her to wipe your bum. Because I'll tell you one thing, we'll do some research on you and find out that when your mum farted, the best part of you ran down her legs. Right? Oh, you want to play with Tim? Oh, shit. Tim, no. Tim, no. I wouldn't fuck with Tim. Don't fuck with Tim. Don't, no. No, No. No. Oh God, here we go. Oh no, there we go. Here we go. There you go, Rip Dog. You've now. Oh. Right, let me explain something to you about a wolf pack. You know, the leader is never at the front. He's all at the way at the back. Yeah. Tim, be nice. No, Tim. No, be nice. No. You know, we even have to allow people like him or her to view their opinion. I mean, everyone has a right to talk, dude. You know, everyone has a right to talk, but to talk shit. I mean, like, the thing is, this is why I find it very interesting that Lisa and Robbie can talk so much shit and haven't been sued by their ass yet. Because one day they're going to get a tap on the shoulder, and then someone's going to hand them a subpoena, and it's going to say, your backside is suing your face for the amount of shit you're talking. Yeah. And that's fact. But anyway, we digress. So, Tim, play nice. Don't play with you too much. Rip, you're an absolute fucking idiot. Yeah, yeah. All right. Let me go and check something. Dude, you've only had your account since August 16th, 2022. Really? Come on. Come on. Come on, dog. I mean, look, if you're gonna make, look, why don't you just tell us who you are? and maybe you'll get some respect off some of these people. Because here's the thing: you've now walked into a fucking cave with loads of fucking wolves and wolvettes, and I don't even have to do anything. I'll just sit here and watch. And like I said, I'm not here to speak for Barb and Moonwolf. I'm not getting involved in that. What I'm saying is that I'm getting to the proof and the facts about Lisa and Robbie. And the thing is, guys, go and check the research. Go and do the research. You'll sit there for hours and you'll be brain dead within 10 minutes because of the voices. And that's it. I can prove. I've just, if I didn't have receipts, Rip Dog, you absolute pleb, then you should have came in a little bit earlier. But we're going to now thank you very much for reminding me, Doggy Rip. Yeah. Because you reminded me of something. Her next door neighbor. Next door neighbor. Okay, there were rugs. Yes, we do, Ozzy. Yes, we do. Go ahead. Go and play. You can go and play. Go and play with your food. Yeah. Here's the thing. Now, I know there's a lot of bullshittery going on at the moment with about all this case, and it has caused divide. And yes, there are camps, different camps. You got the hater camps, you got the supporter camps, you got the in-betweeners. Wait, wasn't that a film? Yeah, you've got the in-betweeners and everything else. Now, I am going to repeat and say the same thing. I am not going to stand here and defend Barb and Wolf or Robbie and Lisa in their transactions they had prior to this court case. As far as I'm concerned, from the moment this court case started and the moment I made a post on Facebook about Bruce Almighty, the court nose keel, okay, that's my involvement and my research. Now, I've done a lot of research on multiple people. Right? This is about that. It's not about what happened 2 years ago. I don't care. Wait a minute. Spawn making a spectacle out of self. Here's my shoot. Mitch, have you been drinking? Just asking. Just making sure, because I did not understand that sentence unless I'm not reading it right. But anyway. I bet he Rexy. Hi, wise girl, wise angel. Hi, right. Here's the thing. Let me just make this. Let me make this absolutely clear. Rip Dog, or whatever your fucking name is. Go back to your lap. Go back to that lap you were laying on. Okay, and just go back to sleep because you're talking shit. I don't really care what your opinion is. If I want your opinion, then I'll give it to you. I know, Mitch. I know. I just didn't understand it. Don't you fucking start. Don't make me move you to the middle of the class and you have to sit next to Gail. Anyway, right. Let me make something absolutely fucking clear here. All right. The facts and the truth will always outdo the lies. Now, I know that Barb and Wolf are in my stream right now. Okay. I'm not here. I'm not going to stand here and go through all the shit that's happened. That's not no. I contacted Barb. Right, and I had someone communicate with her, and no, it wasn't a certain individual who was mentioned the other day. Apparently, who gets intimidated when I mention that individual, even though I was mentioning that individual in a positive way. But anyway, and you've seen the receipts, and there's probably more of those. All right, now, what happens with those transactions is entirely up to them. I'm not going to get involved in that. It's none of my business. But since this court case, and with Robbie lying, because Bruce was on the platform when Robbie told everyone that he was a fucking hero and he showed the 75th Ranger Battalion how about poisonous things. And then when I'd done some digging, it turns out that he's an absolute fucking liar. And the fact that he had groups coming onto that property and he was showing them around animals, and then the fact that it turned out that he didn't even have fucking insurance and he's been doing it for 20 years. What would you fucking say, Rip Dog? Right? What would you say? Are you going to go to these newspapers like ABC, Fox 13, the New York Times, Daily Commercial? Are you going to go to them and say, hey, you're lying? You don't have any receipts. You don't have any proof. Is that what you're going to do? Is that what you're going to do? I tell you what, why don't you come back? Tell you what, why don't you come back in a minute, Rip Dog, and make some fucking sense? How about that? There you go. My time to play with you. Okay, you can come back in a minute. Who's got stolen valor, Smitty? Who's got stolen valor? Oh, fucking him talking about. I mean, when I was on a certain, like, apparently I can't mention their names anymore according to this female, so I'm going to call them two, Numbnut and Numbnut 2. There you go. All right. So Numbnut 2, we discussed this, and the thing is, like, when you get trained, when you do OPTAC training, or when you get a pre-deployment training, all right, besides doing all your tactics and military skills and everything else, and weapon training and SIRA and all that crap, you're also doing, you know, educational stuff like learning the language and learning certain dialogues like Allah, Tahal, Salam Alaikum, Yalla, yeah, Imshi, La, yeah, all these different types of languages. Now, how the fuck would I be able to speak Arabic if, yeah, you know, oh, wait a minute. Oh, you must have learned. No. Right? Because if you listen to the terminology, it's actually their dialect. It's not the ones what we learned, that we actually did learn in OPTAC training. That's by and by. But the thing is, to turn around and say that people stayed in a fucking motel and they sent all these people down, and the fact that you didn't have insurance on your property, that you have personally yourself stated in newspapers that are public. What else do you want me to show and prove? What else? Eh? I know you're still out there, Rip Dog, because you only got a minute. I wonder if the air, is it nice and fresh out there? Good lad. All right. So what else you want me to prove? However, we have digressed away from what I was talking about. So here comes the next part. Next door neighbor. The next door neighbor. Now, over the period of the last couple of months, press 1 if it's true, press 2 if it's not true. So 1 is true and 2 is a lie. What I am about to state. Is it not true that Lisa and other parties on her platform have stated that and accusing people of stalking and harassment under United States Code 18 fucking blah 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 blah? True or false? 1 or 2? 1 true, 2 false. 1 or 2? Let's go. I'll wait because I know there's a lag. Question time will come in a bit. Just hang on a sec, Gail. Gail, we'll just hang on. Just hold your horses. Just hang on a minute. Let people respond to this true or false thing. Because I want those fuckers to see. I want them to see this. You see all the ones. I want them to see this. And there's a reason why I want these idiots to see this. Actual fact, Bob, if you guys can just hold on, well, I'll come to that bit in a minute. All right. Okay. Do you know what? We've seen enough ones. Right. So they've been accusing God knows everyone and their dog, all right, of stalking and harassment. All right. Now, I'm going to respond to what Gail Junkins and Barbara said about the building. Now, if you look at the picture, the fire started on the right-hand side of that shed. Okay, and but that's right. This is what you need to understand. It started on the right hand side of the shed and worked its way to the left. So basically, it worked its way to the other side. And if you look at the picture, you'll see an antenna frame system going on the left hand side of the building. The reason the right hand side building has fire damage and heat damage is because the fire started on the right hand side of the building. The reason the left hand building doesn't have any damage is because the fire didn't get there fast enough. Because obviously it was burning. Fire doesn't move that fast, but it does move fast. And that's why there are different pictures in the video. You can actually see that it's got a little bit of fire damage, heat damage, because radiant heat does heat up the wood, and that's how fires actually spread, through radiant heat. Okay, so people think it's flame, but it's not. It's radiant heat. The hotter the thing gets, then it'll burst, and then it's a sort of combustion, and then poof, it goes up in flames. Right. Now, going back to the stalker part, they're accusing everyone and their Tom, Dick, and Harry and their fucking pony that they're stalking. Now, answer this question. So why the fuck are you stalking your next door neighbor? Why are you watching your next door neighbor like it's a fucking TV show? Now, let me explain something to you about CCTV recordings and public recordings. Public recordings, everyone who's in public or in a public place can be recorded. You can't do anything about it. Unless, obviously, there's a crime and there's, unfortunately, people unalived or something like that. The police will try to stop you from recording or whatever, right? And there's certain things that the police can actually do to stop you from recording. Now, I don't know the law about over in the States, but over here in public, you can record. However, your CCTV is not a public recording device. It is a private, personal recording device. It is specifically for your property and for your personal use only. Now, if your CCTV happens to pick up or catch a RTI or RTC, or it picks up a crime or something like that, and the police knock on your door and they ask you, do you have CCTV? And you go, yes. And they'll go, may we see it? And then you'll go, why? There was an incident here last night about 9 o'clock in the evening. They'll give you specific information, but not the information that's relevant. They'll only give you information, what they're looking for. You'll go, yeah, sure, no problem. And what you'll do, they'll come there and they'll stand there and they will ask you to, can you look it up? And you are the only one who touches it. They won't touch that stuff. It's you, because it's a private property. You invite them in, right? And then you find the time and then you press play. And they'll ask you, can you just let it play, please? And what happens, they'll stand there and then basically they will watch it. Because what they are, the police are not just police officers, but they are also witnesses. So they, hence why they have to write everything down. Now you probably might notice that one of them, both of them will have their body cameras on, but one of them will be taking notes. Right, and what he's doing, he's taking the notes at timestamps, at time where, what type of camera, CCTV, and all that stuff, and he'll be taking that information down. Now, if they do, or you do see an incident, or you see what happened on that, they will ask you, have you got a way to copy that? Now, some of the CCTV systems have their own hard drive, and it's called a DVR. Right. Now, what will happen, some of these DVRs have like a USB connection and a disc, right? And what you can do, you can then copy that specific video. It's just like the Ring and any other camera. You can then copy that onto a device. They will then take that copy, right? They won't say, oh, don't delete that, because they know that CCTV, right, it loops over. Basically, it will get to the end, and then it will go back to the front and it will start recording over the information that is, that's already on there, right? It's called loop recording. Okay. Now, what will happen? The police will then take it and they will take it to their cyber crime division, who will then take that. They will then download it onto their system. They will then transfer it to a system that can convert the DVR video to a MPEG or to MPG4 or whatever they need, right? And then they'll put that on a disc, and then they will hand over the original, and they will hand over the copy to the officers who are investigating that incident. Okay, they will then also receive a CAD number, which is a case identifying number, right? That's for the case number, right? That CAD number is then added onto the disk. It's then written on the disk with the name, there's all the information, and then that goes into all the filing of that one case. And it's not used publicly. Because the thing is, anything that's recorded on a CCTV is private recording. So therefore, you need to legally ask or legally tell people, one, that you are recording, that the recording of your CCTV covers their property. That's one. Two, you can't use that recording publicly unless you have the specific permission from the person or persons in that video. There's complete different rules for a CCTV private system than there is in public recording. So Lisa, you are fucked. Because every single video that you've recorded of your next door neighbor is invasion of privacy. And I don't know about the American law, but over here, you would have had a fucking lawsuit by now. You'd have been sued the shit out of you. So, yeah. Now what you're going to say? And the fact that you found it funny, and the fact that you that you sat there and you were going to put all these videos, and you did. You ended up putting 18 plus videos. People just go to that fucking their YouTube and look at their shorts, and you'll see every single one of those videos with the next door neighbor. Hell, you'll even see the police stand up. Hell, you will even see a next door neighbor throw a t-shirt. I've already covered all this. I've covered this way back. But the fact that you've actually put private footage, you've not only doxed yourself, you've doxed the next door neighbor, and you've infringed in his privacy. Now, had you gone outside, had you not gone outside, no, that's different. He's on the public road. He's driving past, and he is recording not just to protect himself, but have accountability and transparency. And the cameras on the property, right? They are specific for the property. Now, there's a difference between him recording the entrance of Tubetown and them richly having their cameras above their property facing the road that we've seen in the past. There's a big difference. Those cameras, richly, they should only see probably a foot of the road. Above, say, if you've got the fence, then you've got the verge, then you've got the road. There should be probably about a foot or so of that road at the top of the screen on their cameras. But then again, you know, hey, I don't know about the Americanese laws. I really don't. You know, everything that I've learned about American law is from what I've heard from everyone that has been discussing it, and by this, I mean, like this whole fucking court case should have never ever happened in the first place. Had two people not been on the grift, and then obviously everyone else has jumped on the bandwagon, and I find it so entertaining that people are now sitting on their platform trying to call me out, right, and not saying I've got any proof or anything else. I mean, how much proof do you need? I mean, do you richly want me to get on a plane and come over there and actually fucking use directional little fucking, you know, penetration poles that they use for ballistics when they're doing a scene where they put the little stick into the hole and it shows you the direction or the way the round went? Do you want me to do that? I'll be more than happy to come over there and actually go to Otter Creek and stand there and show you exactly where the camera should be, what you can see on your CCTV and what you shouldn't be able to see on your CCTV. But the thing is, the cameras will pick up everything. It's who and how you use that footage. That's different. All right. However, if you've got a situation where you are in fear of your safety or the property that you own, then you can record the entrance in any angle you like. But the thing is, if you've got proof of, yeah, right, it depends. But when you're driving on the main road and you feel in fear of your safety, dude, I would be driving around in a fucking Google car. I would be driving a car from Google that's got that 360 on it. That's what I would be driving if I was Jeremy, because at least then I'm covering 360. I should have mentioned that a long time ago, actually. Right. So here's a bit of advice, Lisa and Robbie and everyone else who talks out their ass. Right. Here's a word of advice: open your brain, allow air to come in, allow your brain to engage to mouth, allow mouth to sort of like and then speak. Wait, what's that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just seen that. Yeah, I know, Gail. I know. It's me. My cameras have movement control and can go left and right, up and down, and they cover quite a big area. Yes, Smitty, cameras. There are some systems out there. There's actually systems that once they actually detect someone moving, it will fucking. It's like an auto connected that it will carry on following that person until it comes into range of the next camera, and it will just go click click, and it will continue to follow that person. And those systems are like there's some really good systems coming out now. But the thing is, that's on the property. But when you are filming to a point where you are actually filming, you're not filming your property anymore, but you're filming the main road and you're filming the property on the other side of the road, then that's where the problems start. Yeah. I mean, the perfect example was with that freaking car where that there is the perfect example, and the fact that they're trying to use their CCTV as a weapon, whereas like anyone and everyone can put a camera up. It doesn't matter. Like a trail cameras. Trail cameras are really good. You can place them anywhere, any height, right? Because they've got I think it's called a wide lens, and they pick up quite a lot of stuff, but they can also be directional. Now, at the end of the day, we've seen why there were cameras on Tubetown. All you have to do is go to Biscuit Boys video where they were standing outside that fucking property at night testing testing the fucking sensors on the lights. What else would you like me to fucking add to that? That proves categorically that you can't trust these people. You can't trust them and that's why people put CCTV up or put trail cameras up on their property. And under the circumstances in the situation that's going on in Otter Creek at this present time, right, I would be driving around in a fucking Google car with that freaking thing on the top, with that big fucking bowl on the top. That's what I would be doing. And Jeremy has every fucking right to be concerned after what's happened. I mean, how many times do people have to remind everyone that he had a fucking pew-pew pointed at him? And he also had a fucking a threat of bang bang. I mean, what else do people have to say? Why do people have to repeat themselves? Why is it so fucking hard to comprehend that? Like, if he had to fucking walk around, or he had to stay away, and he lost his First Amendment and his Second Amendment for over a year, and it was supposed to be temporary. People have forgot about that as well. But they've got a permanent restraining order on both Lynette Preston and John Cook. No one gives a shit about that. No one's talking about that. No one's making a big hype about that. And then people want to fucking go on about cameras. But the fact is, there is a difference between private recording and public recording. And this is why you guys need to do the research. You need to find out what the law is. That is why I've brought that up. And that is now that topic of CCTV and private and public recording is now done. We are now going to move on to the next topic. And that will be, where is the shop? I know there's a shop. It's somewhere. It's a store. As Americans, the Americans say store, we say shop. Right? Where in the United States can you find that store where they sell brains for $9.99? Oh, and something. Oh, fucking Smitty, you just brought me on something that I have totally forgot that I've been dying to say for months. I have been dying to say this for a long fucking time. Can someone please explain to me why the Levy County Sheriff's Department, I mean, considering all the money and the funding that's got down in Levy County or the lack of or whatever, why is it that some of these police officers don't have body cams? Here, this is what you need to remember. If I lived in a town or I lived in a county where the police or the sheriffs or whoever, the minute they turned up on my doorstep and I didn't see a body camera, I would not allow them anywhere on my fucking property. Anywhere. You know why? Mystery Sky, guten Morgen, willkommen, wie geht's dir? Frohe Weihnachten, nachträglich? No, think about it, Cynthia, think about it. What am I doing right now with my left hand, Cynthia? While I'm talking to you, Cynthia, what am I doing right now? Hey, we're talking about, say, Cynthia, we're talking about something where, very calm, but what am I doing with my right hand? What am I doing right now with my right hand that you're not going to respond to? But I am giving you, I could be giving you a signal. I could be giving you the bird. I could be giving you, I could be waving at you. I could be anything. But here's the thing. When you've only got audio, I know. No, when you've only got audio, he could have wrote something on a piece of paper and held it up and say, look, just follow my lead or just listen or anything. If you've only got audio, right? I could be showing you a picture or I could put a note in front of you and on the top it says, say this out loud. No, I didn't give it, Cynthia. I didn't give a bird. I don't do that. I don't do that to ladies, right? But this is why police need to have body cameras on. This is why police need to have body cameras, because the thing is, with a body camera, even they can mute and talk shit, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? But the fact of the matter is when you don't have. Yeah. You need to have a body camera because that takes away any fucking discrepancies whatsoever. That takes away any inability to make accusations. This is why they park their cars facing where they're going, so the camera can pick up. But the thing is, the moment you go out of frame, that's when the problems start. And this is why I think that Levy County Sheriff or the Levy County Police Enforcement or police force, they need to have body cameras because that way it will avoid any fucking discrepancies. And then people wonder why Jeremy Hill drives around with his arm stuck out of his car recording. And I would be doing the same thing. That camera will be facing that direction and I would be driving down that road. I don't care if it antagonizes them or if it's just fucking, I don't care. Because when they turn around to me in court and say, why were you facing the camera that way? Because that's where the threat's from. That's where the threat will come from. It won't come from the front. It won't come from the rear. That's where it will come from. And I am recording. I'm making sure. Now, if I fucking go and look at the video and go, oh, look. Because if you looked at the last live stream and Jeremy showed a picture, they've got these canopies, like being on a stage, where they can open and close them. They got a privacy fence. Why the hell do they need all that shit? Exactly, Cynthia. Exactly. Now, I don't really care what people say about me, because at the end of the day, everyone has an opinion, but it's what counts is what my opinion is. And I don't really give a shit about you, Lisa, or you, Robbie, or Tori, or any of you people. You want to send people over here? Fine, do it. Maybe, just maybe, they will actually learn some factual facts. Oh my God, that was a mouthful. Factual fact. You know what I mean. They'll learn facts. They'll learn truth. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what happened between you and Bart. I don't care what happened between you and Robbie. But one thing I do care about is the fact that your behavior and the way you are in general is not new. This is not new. This is you all the time. Going back as far as I was able to go back. Which is interesting, considering that your account was only what, 2017, and the fact that your directional hatred towards Jeremy Hells, and the fact that you jumped on this like a flight of shit, and then you've got, I mean, I can't even find the words to actually describe what this is, what you're doing. No, it's down to 20 seconds. There's a reason for it, because I need to be able to read the messages, Kate. I'm sorry, but it's staying to, I'll turn it, oh, fuck's sake. I will change it to 50. I will change it to 10, because I need to be able to keep up with what you guys are talking about. All right? No, don't you scream and fart. No. What else counts besides what you say? Is it truth? What I say, what I am saying is my personal observation, what I have witnessed, what I have seen, what I've heard. And anything I put up to prove what I've seen and what I've said, you've seen. Now, at the end of the day, I don't have to explain myself. People who, for example, Lisa, who have not shown anything, nothing, but they'll get on their platform, spend 5-6 hours or even longer or shorter, and they will stand it and they will continuously berate and attack someone. And they will always make out that they are the innocent. They will never admit failure. They will never admit they were wrong. That's the problem. And when someone points their faults out and someone points out that they are wrong, what? Spawn, let be real. Both sides are crazy to a point. One side more than the other. That's obvious. Yeah, that is obvious. There's not a normal out of this. Well, you can get I'm off and running. Catch the stream in the car. We'll be listening. All right, Star, no problem. Right. The thing is, you can figure this one out. See, this is going too fast. This is going way too fast for me. Sorry. No, I'm putting it back. No. Nope. I can't keep up with the comment. No, sorry. Hi, Dan. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Now, I'm going to put this in a nutshell. One thing you have to understand, I don't give a rat's ass if you believe me or not. I don't care what anyone says. When I put shit out with receipts, with evidence, with proof. And here's the thing. The proof is just one click away. All you have to do is go on that account, go to playlist, and scroll all the way down. And you'll find videos from 2 years ago or longer or less. And all you have to do is sit there and just listen to 5 minutes of it. Each video. Just listen. Just scroll through it. Listen. And then when you're done and you've spoken to your therapist, or you've taken headache tablets, or you've got yourself some oxygen or whatever, right? And you've recuperated and you've got your strength back and your hearing, you don't have ringing in your hearing. Then you can come back here and then you can go, shit, you were right. I'm not on a hate campaign. I don't hate anybody. What I do is dislike people who are bullies. And the fact that when someone turns around and says, I'm a bully's bully, hello, you're a bully. Because the people you're bullying are people who can't defend themselves for one reason or the other. They may be uneducated, they may be slow, they may be old, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, right, you don't like it when someone steps up and goes, hey. Now, I haven't seen a lot of people do the research I've done because they all live in America and they're scared of being sued. But on the flip side, everyone's going, oh, First Amendment. Mayor Dan, I have seen you. I am going to say hello to you. Just bear with me one sec. Right? But they all flap their gums. Oh, First Amendment right. We can speak. We can say. We can do. We blah, 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 blah. And then on the flip side, they don't say fuck all. They don't confront the problem. Hi, Anna. They don't confront the truth or the lie. I'm not going to sit here and talk through my ass and make myself look like a complete dick. And nor's Jeremy, nor's Deanna, nor's Travis, nor's anyone, okay, who's been covering this, are going to sit on a platform, okay, and then put falsehoods out and not be able to prove it. Now, here's the biggest thing that it seems that people don't want to fucking hear, or they don't want to listen to this fact. Fact, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees, Ewoks, and boys and girls, listen to this. They were given a cease and desist order. That means stop what you're doing, mind your business, leave us alone, have a good day, take care. Guess what they did? They took that cease and desist and they used it as toilet paper. That's what they did. Okay? And then now you know the history. And now they're attacking Shara for someone who's basically putting out proof out there, which is absolutely damning, to say the least. And she's had a depot done. Okay, cool. That's good. Well done, girl. And ever since the certain names have appeared, hi, veteran, AVA. Since their names have appeared on that fucking legal document, they've done a 180. They've done a 180 on this PR shit. Oh, we're the PR team. We are here to speak to her like that. Yay! A couple of weeks later, or a month or so later, no, we're not the PR team. We don't speak. No, we're not the PR team. No. That was no. We never said that. We never did that. We never said that. Okay, so, okay, Dr. fucking Frankenstein, explain this to me then. Why have you made a website? Why did you go out and pay for a domain and then make a website only to then delete that fucking thing when you got caught out? And a beautiful young lady mentioned this on her stream. A fantastic person. she brought up something. When Johnny Depp, lawyer, said something, and he's basically doing the PR. However, guess what? That came back to bite Johnny Depp in the ass. And the fact that you guys have jumped on this fucking like a flight of shit and tried to grift everything you could out of it. And the fact that I've got a person sitting in this stream right now whose office was contacted by the same fucking person who's caused all this. Oh, and by the way, let's not forget the 4 different names and 4 different addresses in Florida. Oh, that's another fucking can of worms that we need to fucking go fishing with. Fuck, Jesus. Fucking hell. Send help. But yeah, no, right? I mean, what? I mean, seriously, please, come on. You can't not be that delusional. I mean, look, I've heard rumors that sometimes doctors drop babies when they're born. Okay, that's just hearsay. I don't know if it's true or not. I have not seen any evidence of such thing happen. But Jesus Christ, they must have fucking drop kicked you. Because I've never come across anybody who would sit on a platform, spout off so much, what can you call it? Let me think. I can't think. All I can think of is that you're a fucking yogurt stain. Seriously. You're a yogurt stain on someone's fucking t-shirt. Do you know that? You are an absolute cumwomble. Because like no one in their right fucking mind would sit on a platform and say what they say and not have any wait a minute. I am now getting my glasses off. I am putting my hands through my hair and I'm stroking my hair going, oh God, this can't be real. Right, I'm going to put this in the most polite way as I can. I hope you're listening. I'm very close to my microphone right now, so I'm not going to raise my voice. So therefore, pay very close attention because I'm going to say this in one go. So now I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to start talking. Okay, right. Ever since you started jumping on this, right, this has been going on for years. You've had a hatred and you character assassinate Jeremy Hells. You've been doing this a long time, way before this case even appeared. Furthermore, all right, you've been in knowledge about Robbie, Guapo, and everyone else. Okay, so you think it's funny. The fact that Guapo was the one who dragged Jeremy's son into this and you fucking jumped on that like flies of shit is a never fucking nail in a coffin. Now, the fact that you are going to sit on your platform, you're going to attack everyone and you are then play the innocent without even showing 1 ounce of proof. Nothing. Here's a word of advice. Wind your fucking neck in. Go and make your man sausage, dildo, whatever you want to call them, resin frickin' crystals. Find a deep hole and throw them in there because they're crap. Anyway, right, so I don't know who that was, but I'm back. Hi. Do you know what? Ever since all this case started, it's pushed me to drink so much Dr. Pepper that I'm richly farting bubbles right now. Oh my God, I can't believe I just fucking said that. I can't believe I just said that. I'm farting bubbles. I'm farting bubbles. Oh God, I can't believe that. Anyway, Mayor Dan, Mary, again, welcome to the stream. No, I don't. But so one thing I am going to say though, you can say as much as you bloody well like about me, all right? And the fact that there's people over in the States who are not doing this, who are not going on the Googles, on the web, on the interwebs, and they're not like doing the research, and they're not bringing up all the crap on you. It just amazes me. I mean, people will, look, with all due respect to all of you and everyone will jump on either one group, and I get that. Now, I find it very interesting that people will challenge me, especially when I put proof in front of them. It's like, well, here's your knife and fork so you can eat your steak. And they're richly holding the knife and fork. Oh, no, Mayor Dan, you're always welcome here. And here's the knife and fork. And they're sitting there with the plate, with the steak on it, with all the trimmings. And they've got the knife and fork in there in one hand. And they're holding out their right hand and going, well, I need a knife and fork. Have you ever come across someone who says, oh, I can't find my glasses. Oh, where are my glasses? Oh, my God, my glasses. And their glasses are actually on their head. They've actually like sort of pushed them up onto their head so they can do something else. And then next thing you know, they're walking around and they're going, oh, where's my glasses? Where are my glasses? And they're doing it for 10 minutes and you're just sitting there going, they're on your head. And then they go, oh, shit. Or when you like, here's one thing you need to do. It's a little joke. Wait till your partner goes out and gets in the car and then send them a text and say, hey, you forgot your phone. I bet you any money they will get out of the car and they'll come in. Right? Do you understand now what I'm saying about like Lisa and all these fucking people? Yeah. I hear you, Mitch. I hear you. Right, but to do it. Yeah, I mean, I've done it. I've done it to one of my mates. I sent him a text saying, hey, by the way, you forgot your phone. He came back in with his phone in his hand. He went, where's my phone? I went, well, it was over there a minute ago. And he went, where's my phone? And then he looked at his hand. He went, you fucking. And I was like, how? How can you be holding something and not realize? And this is exactly what we're looking at. That lack of common sense, that lack of brain. And I'm not saying that everyone who does that is brain dead or anything else, but because that's genuinely like fucking hell. It happens to anybody, right? Because people are thinking about something else or they're stressed or anything else. But when it comes to Lisa and everything else, like last night, you're on your stream flapping your gums about me. Thank you. I really appreciate the plug. Thank you so much. Right? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Now, how many other videos are going to go missing now? How many other videos are going to be clipped and edited, and some parts are going to be removed? Because personally, I think you did that after the first video I put out a few months ago about Robbie. Because one thing I have noticed is that few videos have disappeared and few videos have been edited, because you can tell. Now, I'll be honest, I've edited my videos, but no one's asked me, hey, Spawn, have you edited your videos? No one's asked me. I wonder why. And all this, the thing is, this is what you call subterfuge deflection. This is what you call popping smoke, flanking left, fix bayonets, and get ready. Okay. Now, anyone in the military will know exactly what I'm talking about. The thing is, you are trying to deflect as much as you can from Lynette and John Cook. Now, I've caught you out on a lie. I've caught you and Robbie on bullshittery, and I've showed you. There's a video, and now today I've showed you. The fact that there are receipts about all this are facts. The fact that there's evidence about you attacking an old woman. The fact that you are showing the location where this person lives. Not you, just you, but Tori and the fact that Tori also. Wait a minute, what was it? I should have recorded. I should have clipped it. She said, "Oh yeah, I've got all the information." Where have we heard that one before? Where did we hear that one? Oh yes, when Patty, the lady who was in the car the day that John Cook pointed his pew pew at them, and in the end, and then lied about it when the police were there, and then in the end, fucking told the truth. So, are you still going to sit on your platform and attack everyone who's actually bringing up facts about this? Are you still going to accuse people of not telling the truth, not being truthful, or not showing any receipts? Because if I show any more, I may as well move to fucking Otter Creek and open up a TV program. Well, I mean, it's like, what else does anyone need to do? The only thing I am interested right now is the fact that this invasion, funny enough, what I couldn't understand is, here's one, right, okay, I know I'm flipping all back and forth. Here's one thing I can't understand. Let me take you back to a stream where Lisa, Tori, Robbie, and Numbskull, Mr. Keelnose, Bruce Almighty, the man who can talk to worms, who has no, I don't know. But anyway, oh, by the way, Bruce, I hope you like that Airbnb. Make sure when you leave, you clean it up the same way and take all your bullshittery out of it. And I think someone needs to go, a priest or someone needs to go and do an exorcism, just to make sure. Anyway, here's the thing. A few months ago, you're on your platform, and Bruce is handing you over documents that he's written. Common sense, richly, you couldn't make this shit up even if you tried. I mean, really, you can't make this shit up even if, all right? And he called it invasion. And I'm like going, well, hang on a minute. Invasion into what? And then I looked, and they were going through the documents, and then he came to the last page, and then he went, oh, shit. And then as soon as he did that, I froze that cat, and I saw, and then someone else brought it to my attention. And I went, hang on, no, let me have a look. And they were going, there's something, and I went, yeah, I know what it is. And they went, what? I said, basically, he's taken a document. He's taken another document with a screenshot of a signature. He's then cut that out. He's then taken that and he's added it to his document. So that's why the signature, the Scott R. Stark, is dark and swimmy, and it looks like it doesn't fit there, right? All right, Marlon, you enjoy your bathtub. You have a good night. You can always catch up there. And right underneath it, the first thing I saw, I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Fuck it. Why am I talking about it? I'll show you. I'll fucking show you. And it just didn't make any fucking sense. I was like, wait, what? Let me see if I can find it. You're going to fucking love this bit. I mean, you can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. I seriously, you couldn't make this shit up even if you tried. Now all I need to do is try and find the fucking ring. Yeah. Where are you? Come on, wherever you are. I've got so much shit on this guy, it's looking hurting my brain. Oh my God, where is it? Well, here's the thing that I did make, right? This, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we can ignore shower, right? But this is what I actually put. I actually fucking set up. This was my battle plan. That was my battle plan. And I'll tell you one thing. Everyone was on that. And it was an absolute nightmare. Because the thing is, obviously, with Shara sitting on the same platform with him, and then, all the changes over the last couple of months, I'm like going, oh, God, for crying out loud. And the thing is, like, not everyone is innocent. Everyone made mistakes. But one thing I am glad of is that two people decided to fucking, see the truth and actually fucking turn around and say, do you know what? I think it's time that we fucking did what we're supposed to do. And they did. And they did. And they decided to fucking take that leap and basically show the proof, be honest. And I am now looking for this freaking screenshot, and I got so much on these. I will find it. Don't you worry. You hold your horses. I shall find it. Sometime, preferably sometime this year, but I will find it. Wait a minute. Is it the wrong? Am I going into the wrong one? Or am I not looking for it properly? I saw it this morning actually when I was going to use it. But the fact that this was once that he got the name wrong, but the fact that he did it 2 other times, he actually did it 2 other times. Now, how can you get someone's name wrong 3 times? And he's a lawyer. Now, when someone writes an address down, yeah, you can make a mistake, but one number, you get that wrong. How does that work? And you do that 3 times? No. That proves that either someone gave them the wrong number deliberately. So I'm not looking at chat right now, so please hold your call. It's important to me. I am looking for something because I need to show you this. And I'll be absolutely fucking pissed off if I can't find it. Because I got it here somewhere. I've got so much, evidence that I've gathered. Some of it is irrelevant. Some of it is relevant. And I've probably put it. Oh, wait a minute. Is it in here? It is in here. Wait, please. Wait. Hold your horses. No. Shit. Why do you do this to me every time? What about in here? No, that's the. Wait, read what? Yeah, no, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I'll bet you any money I'll find it after this. I'll bet you. Yeah. And Mitch, you've got a right for your opinion, but a lot of people will disagree with you, and for obvious reasons. And to be perfectly honest with you, she may be nice in her own way when she's probably asleep, or when she's not talking shit, or she's on her own with an individual. Yeah, she probably might be a complete different person. Okay, fine, but what she has proven to me and to probably every single person around is that she's an absolute clown, an idiot. And to be perfect honest with you, I wouldn't trust her, right, with a note for a shop run. No, I can't find a picture. I'll do it later. Right, I wouldn't trust her with a note or shopping list, let alone anything else. Oh no, Belinda, no. The thing is that's like a grey area. Yes, they put the names out, right? They should have redacted it. But the thing is, it is a public document. It is on a public domain, on a court domain. However, they should have had some sort of respect and redacted it, because I redacted it. Anything with someone's address on, most of it I redact. I will only redact. I will leave a little tippet out here, or I'll leave a little number there, or but yeah. But the thing is, I can't remember. But yeah, they made a lot of mistakes. And they're the ones. to blame for those mistakes. Not me, not anyone else. It's them. And every time they open their mouth, right, they had every opportunity. Every opportunity from the moment they started grifting to help Lynette and John Cook. They had every opportunity to go, right, okay, this is what we've done this week. This is how many donations we've received in this amount. This is what the money is going to go to. The donations are going to go for that, and that, which they've been given to. The donations are being for certain stuff, because donations and tips are two different things. Even though they're nearly the same thing, right? A donation is something specific. A tip is like that, do what you like with it, right? But a donation, right, is for a specific item or a specific thing, right? Now, had they kept a record of everything and they would have been honest about anything, which I doubt very much they would ever be. I don't trust them. That's my personal opinion. That's not your opinion or anyone else's. My personal opinion is I don't trust them, and I never will. Not just because of their behavior, but because of everything else they have said and done. And that goes over the last 2 to 3 years. So my respect for them has gone. So they can say what they like. I don't give a shit. If they say something and they can't prove it 100%, you're fucking lying. You're talking shit. As of now. They can sit on their platform. People can talk shit about me. I don't care. They can talk shit about other people. I don't care. I really don't. What I care about right now is the fact that they've pulled out of the fucking thumbnail case, which is a good idea because you would have been absolutely destroyed. Okay. 2, the invasion or the trespass. They are calling it the trespass 6. Well, they did not trespass. That's the problem. And the thing is, the reason that is their problem, because these guys did not trespass. They were invited onto the property to assist of a person removing his property from said property. There's a difference. Yeah? Changing the words here and there. So if you, excuse me, if you, for example, if I say to Amogo, hey, Amogo, how you doing? Amogo turns around to me and says, I'm not doing well. I've got a problem at this property. The landlord's giving me shit, and then I'm talking to her, and then, yeah, okay, well, if you got a problem, let me know. Okay. And then suddenly fucking, Amogol has an accident. She ends up in hospital. Amogol, and then suddenly she's like, I phone her up and go, hey, Amogol, how you doing? Oh, I keep on getting these text messages and shit like that from the landlord. The guy's harassing me. He won't stop texting me, and I had the accident because he wouldn't listen to that. There was a step that was loose, and, he's harassed me, and now he's telling me I need to vacate the property, that I've been evicted. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. What do you want me to do? Oh, can you go and pack my stuff and get it out of the bill? Yeah. Okay. Then, right. But I don't know. Yeah. I think you need to go and talk to so-and-so. See if he can help. Okay. Phones that person up. That person go, yeah, I'm not going to get involved, blah, blah, blah. We got an ongoing court case, I'll phone someone up. Hey, Belinda and Kate, Cynthia, can you guys do me a favor? Would you be able to help someone out? They're in hospital right now. Would you be able to go and pack all their stuff and remove it from the property? They've been told they get evicted. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay. Right. Cynthia, Kate, Cynthia, and they turn up on the property, and then, they turn up with the sheriff because obviously they found the sheriff. They didn't want to get into any problems. The sheriff says, hey, look, I can't let you on the property. Oh, why not? We've been given permission. No. But the thing is, Amogol needs to be here. Oh, okay. Okay. So they don't go on the property. So what they do, they wait until fucking Amogol's healthy enough, still in pain, still in the hospital and everything, and they go and pick Amogol up and they come to the property. And this time, right, the police go, right, yeah, do you give these guys permission to go on the property to help you remove your property? Yes. So Amogol, right, sits in the vehicle, drives onto the property, right, which she's allowed to do, sitting in the vehicle, right? The landlord's fucking running around giving it all large, okay? right? Those people are walking around, and what they're doing, they start disassembling everything on the RV. They start collecting all the property and putting it where it needs to be put. They remove Amalgale's car, and they go on and on and on and on until they remove everything. Okay. All right. The nail in the fucking heart was when obviously, yeah, we know about the necklace bit, and then they leave that property. At no time were they trespassing. They were invited onto the property to remove his property. Simple. She wanted him evicted. She wanted him off the property. There is a text message. There are messages. There's proof. There's evidence. And he did what she requested without hesitation. The only problem is, due to the fucking uneven ground and all the shit on the floor that you've seen in the evidential pictures from the police, it was only a matter of time before someone gets hurt. But the fact that he was still in hospital and just came out of fucking surgery and she was texting him shows you what type of individual you're dealing with. And they want to call that an invasion. Are you absolutely fucking out of your head? Are you that delusional? Are you so fucking? Did they richly drop kick you when you were born? I mean, how can you be so delusional to call that an invasion when the person who was legally allowed to be on that property, a resident, was told to leave, get his belongings and leave? He then asked someone, that someone then got people to come and help him out of the goodness of their heart, which they did. And Deanna deserves they all deserve a medal, including Corporal Gregory. Just because the association is with Jeremy, they all get a lawsuit thrown at them? Frivolous. Said it from the get-go. And this from a lawyer? And then they start dragging Lloyd through the dirt. They have his brother on there. And his brother is talking shit. Of course, listen, if I wanted to make myself look good and make myself look innocent, of course I'm going to talk through my ass. Of course I'm going to lie through my teeth. Of course I'm going to say what you want to hear. Lloyd's the bad guy. They tried to contact his former employer and everything else. Who are you? Who the fuck do you think you are? The ginger stepchild of Sherlock Holmes? Because if you are, oh dear, there must have been twins. Tweedle fucking dumb and Tweedle dumber. But no one says anything. No one mentions all this. Everyone's forgot all about all this. The fact that it's not the first time she's done this. What about Northport? What about Port Charleston? What about West Rotunda? What about all these other places she's lived? I'm talking about Lynette now. What about that, Lisa? Ever do any research on that? Did you ever do your research on Lynette before you got involved? Probably not. Because the thing is, what you heard is that, oh, Lynette fucking place, bracket open, place many names here, bracket closed. Preston, brackets open, place many surnames here, bracket closed. And John Michael Cook, or whatever you want to call him, you heard those names, and then suddenly you heard fucking Jeremy Hells. And you were on that like a fucking flight of shit. You know what? A speeding bullet would have been standing still compared to the speed you jumped on that fucking bandwagon. Because now you've got the perfect spot. Now you're in your element. You hate Jeremy Hells, and the only thing you thought is like, yes, now I can kill 3 flies with 1 stone. I can go after Jeremy, I can grift, and I can make myself look good by helping someone. Am I anywhere close here? Am I in any shape or form hitting a nail on here? Am I anybody? Yeah. Am I getting anywhere close? Am I? Hey, am I? Am I making any sense here? Is anything that I'm making sense? Yeah. Does anyone want a recap of all this shit, or can we move on to the next? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was using Ammo Girl and that as an excuse. You know, she's okay. She's fine. You know, she hasn't had an accident. So, yeah, so just so you know, right? So am I right? So I've got one person saying I'm spot on. Anyone else agree or disagree? Oh, here we go. I'm on a nail with a head. You mean a head on a nail? Wait, what? I think that should have been the other way around, SMN. Right? And here, no, oh, Smitty, don't you do that. Don't you jump ahead. You'll go to the back of the class. Don't do it. All right? And then we get to the point where all these court cases, you got the deposition with Jeremy, and fuck Jeremy, you are the fucking rock, mate. You are a star. The fact that you threw that fucking ecosystem back in his face was just as you know what, it was like watching animal porn. I was like, oh god, yeah. I mean, ritually, you were fucking awesome. The fact that you threw it back in his face, he must. No wonder he was rocking back and forth and sweating and wiping his face every 5 minutes because you had him. The only problem was you should have used a little bit of common sense, and you know, you should have just pulled him into that little honey trap. But you know, you've been going through this shit for 2 years plus now, and you know what, Sunshine, you deserve to vent. You really do, and you deserve that. So kudos to you. Hey, Bruce, you fucked up big time. You fucked up so bad that it ended up going to the fucking Pasadena. Where's that? Oh, I don't fucking know where that court was. Anyway, but here's the thing. Now, I don't condone. I don't think two wrongs make a right. You know, putting up the picture with Harley Grace in it, but it makes a fucking very, very good point. Because the good point is that like Lynette would use that a picture of her and a child when she was grifting GoFundMe's, multiple GoFundMe's, right? And now suddenly, like, oh, look at me, I'm Lisa, I am such a helpful person, but I can't get off my fat ass. Oh, and you had a child 1 foot away from it. I mean, I could go back into going on about where's the mask, about all this screaming and crying about, oh, you can't be too close to my daughter, she will die, she's got infection. Oh, I don't want any photos or pictures taken of her. But here you are plastering all these new pictures on a fucking website. And here you've got Biscuit Boy and fuck knows who else, right? Video recording, and then you want to threaten to lock her in the shed on a Christmas party with people walking around setting fucking fire and setting fireworks off with a load of blow up fucking blow fucking statues. That was a waste of money. That money could have went on to like a fuse box or cable or plug sockets or sockets, whatever you want to call them in Americanese, right? All that money. And then suddenly on the fire pit, there's a big 24 can big box of Cool Light or Light Cool or whatever that beer is called. And I'm going to ask the question again. Were you guys under the influence of alcohol whilst handling fireworks and having children around? An open fire. Would you like me to continue? These are all factual. This is all factual. It's all been seen. You got Biscuit Boy going up and down that road, video recording you and your property and that child, not just there, but also at the flea market. And then one night he's outside Tube Town, telling someone to walk forward until the lights come on. Was that a preemptive planning of something there, Biscuit Boy, by the way? Just saying. So what you're doing, you're indirectly showing us where the money's going. And you definitely made a thing about it. You definitely, and you tried to talk, you tried to drown out like that, threatening the kid. But that didn't work as well, did it? You see, all this is coming together. And the thing is, and you wonder why people think you're full of shit, which you are, but you're actually confirming it. Let me tell you a little story. In America, in the 70s and 80s, the police, including some advertisers, thought it was really funny to basically contact convicted felons and criminals and tell them, hey, congratulations, you've won a first prize. You've won in a lottery and you've won a brand spanking new Cavalier or Chevrolet or Chrysler or a cash prize or whatever. These people turned up in droves, all the way from basic misdemeanor, from theft, all the way up to federal offenses. They made over 300 arrests in the first 4 hours of them. Every time someone walked through the door, you're nicked. Next one, you're nicked. Next one, you're nicked. Next one, you're nicked. It was like a conveyor belt. Oh, someone just typed in there about fireworks. Where was it? Who was it? Where? To be fair, handling fireworks and letting children watch is 100% all American. Yeah, I get that, Dad. I get that. But when you're setting off fireworks 1 foot away from a fucking pickup truck and you not have a safe container for the fireworks to sit in before you set them off, all it takes is a little bit of, oopsie, it's just fallen over. Next thing you got a firework going past you at 60 miles an hour. And a firework in flight can do as much damage as a firework exploding. So I get what you're saying. But anyway, we digress. So that's how they did it. Now here's the thing. Now all this shit that's been going on and everything, people, we can sit here and talk until we're blue in the face. Right? At the end of the day, you guys are the ones who need to then confirm. You need to go out and look at all this evidence and look at this proof, because at the end of the day, right? If say for example, we were sitting in the police station and this was a briefing for you guys about to go out onto a job, right? Certain parts of you, there would be team A, team B, team C, team D, and then there would be a backup team. Right, team C would be a backup team. Team A, entry team. Team B, arrest team. Team C, evidence. Okay, yeah, everyone with me. Right, now here's the thing. Over this whole period, we've seen snippets of what they're doing with the money, but there still hasn't been any transparency. Is it any of our business? No. Yes, it is, because the thing is, they're expecting to get thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. I'm doing a Jeremy now, aren't I? Yeah, they're trying to get hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars away from people who've done nothing wrong, right? But one thing people haven't realized, and this is where Lynette, Lisa, Robbie, and everyone else haven't realized yet, is that this time they've gone down a tunnel that's got a dead end. This is a tunnel with a dead end. And at the dead end of that tunnel, there's going to be a door, and it's going to say jail, or it's going to say homeless, or it's going to say night shelter, or it's going to say homeless shelter, or it's going to say you go and fucking move back to your family. Here's the problem. Do they have any family? What if they lose everything, which they probably are going to? And then once the judge or the courts are done with Lynette and John, Lisa, then it's your turn. And then it's Patty's turn, Marla's, and everyone else who's on that defense list. But you don't get that into your thick head. You think it's a joke. You think you can walk away from it. You think it's funny. It's not. You have no clue what you've caused. You have no clue what you put yourself into. And I'm glad that you don't, because I want to see your face. I want to see that picture in the newspaper. Woman shocked of being arrested for defamation of character and everything else. And then there's a picture of you. And Richie's sitting here doing that fucking expression right now. I can't believe I'm doing it and you can't see it. Anyway, Um, exactly, it was public fund. People are donating. It's like charities. A charity has to, like, oh, wait a minute. What about the IRS or taxes or, I mean, I know that there's a certain gift that you can give. The IRS allow a certain amount for a gift. What was it? Was it 10,000 or 20,000 or something like that? I don't know. I'm not an American so I don't know. That's over to the American populace. That if you know, let me know. Teresa, absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure you're good when you do your errands, and have a nice evening. And a belated Merry Christmas to you. So now I'm going to have a look at them. I do apologize. I haven't been looking at the comments because I didn't want to get distracted. Now that I'm looking at the comments, I am totally distracted. What is it with you guys and distracting me every time? I've been lurking. Sienna, you've been lurking. I thought that I felt a disturbance in the force. Yeah. So there you go. I mean, fill your boots, Lisa. Talk shit. There are a lot of people who are very easily manipulated. But one thing I can tell you right now, I am not. I'm not interested in all the bullshittery that goes on between you and other people in your private life. That is entirely up to you. However, when you publicize that and you put it on the public domain, then you should know that it's up for criticism. And unless you can fucking come back with a rebuttal, my rebuttal of your rebuttal to my rebuttal, which is then your rebuttal, and then you know what I mean about the rebuttal thing, right? At the end of the day, right, if you put shit up online and people find it and people question it, there's nothing you can fucking say because you're the one who put it up in the first place. Simple. Yeah, by the looks of it, Smithy. And yeah, that's a good question, actually, Palmers. You mentioned SSDI and IRS. Hang a minute. Lisa, didn't you mention RICO at one point? Oh, is it Yvonne? Thank you very much. It's 10,000. So you can gift someone 10,000, correct? I know. I hope, Mayor Dan, I hope you're okay and you're still alive and awake here. And if you're still here, thanks very much for being here. I hope I'm giving you a bit of a smile. But yeah, 10. So basically, in the United States, you can gift someone 10,000. So does that mean someone on an SSDI or anyone in receipt of SSDI or SSD or SSI, are they also entitled to that gift if they are receiving SSI or SSDI or whatever it is? I'll leave that up to you. I will wait for the answer. You can't earn over 1,400 a month without compromising it. If over that, you lose it. Right. And obviously, all this is where I need stuff to be confirmed. The 501c3 that they had for their sanctuary hasn't been renewed or updated, so they're no longer a charity. I've just seen someone say no, that they can't receive that 10,000 gift. Good, nice, good. Mayor Dan. No, I'm not going to involve you in this. So basically, there's two now. 18,000 year. Oh, Ripdog, you're welcome back. Welcome back. So you. Oh wait. Okay. What? Explain 18,000 per year gift. So Ripdog, are you saying that a person can receive 18,000 tax free without being checked by the IRS, allow you to give someone $18,000 a year as a gift. No, wait a minute. So is that yes or no? So SSI, right? Okay, all right, GS. So basically, SSI. Okay, right. So SSI, you can't get anything. SSD, you can make some money, right? So here's the thing: if hypothetically speaking, just technically speaking, work with me on this one. Work with me on this one. Okay, Linet makes 1,500. Let's round it up to 1,500. Well, let's keep it rounded up and down to 1,500 SSI. Okay, that includes hers and the child's. Right now, that makes 18,000 a year. Right. So if she makes 18,000 a year and hypothetically speaking, she's on SSI, which it says multiple times, it's been mentioned that it is SSI she's receiving. That means she cannot receive a gift, a financial gift, or anything. So therefore, right, anything that's been given to her, money-wise, anything that she's received, she has to declare. Am I correct in thinking that? So any money. So if it can be proven that Lisa or other people gave her money, right, then she needs to prove it was a loan, but they can't gift it to her. This is getting really fucking messy. This is getting really fucking messy. Right. Okay, so that basically means, yeah, exactly. I was just about to fall on that. The GoFundMe's and all the money that she, right. So if the IRS, if the Mr. Taxman, right, looks at any of these videos and he looks at all the, God knows what she's been grifting and what they've been grifting, all right, that means, hiya, Missy, that means that basically someone is in a lot of trouble. And not just legally, but also now with the IRS. Now, I mean, like, the thing is, it went from 27 to 15 to 11 to twice or once. The CPS are as much use as a fucking fart in a spacesuit, and I wouldn't trust them with like a boiled egg, let alone a fucking anything else. I think that certain people need to keep their mouth shut as of today. Lisa, you're one of them, right? And because you're no longer, apparently you're no longer the PR team. And the thing is, a lot of people are still talking about, well, hang on a minute, where's the transparency of all the money that you receive for them? Huh? Where is it? Where? People want to know. I mean, and also, this is one thing I don't think I am going to ever be able to comprehend or understand, is with all the months and the weeks that you were getting donations given to you and gift cards and everything else. This is where I'm going to struggle to understand this. With everything that I've proven, with everything that I've said, I cannot understand why you are so afraid to show what's been donated, what's been received. Oh, wow, she's got a new fence. Yes, wow. There's a porta potty on there, a portaloo. Now, here's one thing: a portaloo needs to be emptied periodically. Second of all, it's not cheap. You can pay weekly, monthly, daily for portaloo. So that means someone's paid the bill for a certain period of time. So when you see that portaloo disappear, that means that means they can't afford it anymore. Okay, and it does get emptied periodically. That's point one. Point two, defense. I mean, like the next storm, who wants to do a wager on how many panels are going to stay up at the next storm? And just for the record, I don't want to see anyone harmed. All right, we're talking about the panels here, yeah. So no nasty talk. So yeah, there's a lot. Have I just opened up the floodgates for questions to be asked? Have I just hit a nerve when it comes to the financial income that's been going on for the last few months? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, one thing I do know, like for example, over here in the UK, Inland Revenue and over in the States, the IRS, they have specific teams for specific investigations, and they are dedicated. They will get told, right, I want you to investigate these people, and they will spend weeks and months. That's why it takes so long for them to investigate. That's why when you end up on the radar of the IRS, that's why it takes so long. Inland Revenue, same thing. That's why it takes so long, because they will go through everything. They will go through every payslip. They will put your name in there. They will go through every wage slip. They will go through every company, every address, everything. And they will then, once they've done that, they will then contact the Social Security, where you were issued your Social Security number in the United States and your national insurance number here in the UK. And what they'll do, the same investigation with that. And then they will go to certain, and then if they need to, they will go to your bank and investigate that. And then when they're done with the investigation, they will come in with a shitload of files, and they will go into the chief investigating officer and go, there you go. And then they will contact you, and they will say, we would like to do a tax check, tax thing, whatever they call it. And then you will turn up to their offices with all your documents and all your receipts and all your tax returns and everything else. And they'll sit you in this room with no pictures, just a window, a table, two chairs, and you'll see a camera in one corner, a camera in the other corner, a microphone. Right? Their microphones go across the room. It's just like a police stop. And then they will walk in and they'll say, right, we're recording you, blah, 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 blah. These are the questions. I am so and so, so and so. And then they'll start recording and they'll start questioning you. And they will ask you for proof. They'll go through they'll do the normal things first. And then they'll start going into, well, what about this? What about this? What about that? What about this? What about this in 1962? What about that in 1985? What about that in 1991? Yeah, you see where this is going? And hey, Lisa, Robbie, have a guess what? It goes for you too. So now I will wait for your responses, because this is an interesting topic, don't you think? So let's listen to your responses, shall we? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? This is going to be an interesting fucking conversation now. This is going to be this is yeah yep. This is something that you open the floodgates, woman, and you shall receive. Oh yes. Oh yes. Do you know, the other night I was watching a video and my brain just went, no, don't want to play. I quit. I mean, really. Come on, people. You should know by now. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, Cynthia, very, very interesting. But don't you all find it very, I mean, now that I've got you guys thinking, I've got the oil sort of in the machine, and, and everything else. Don't you find all this a little bit fucking strange? I mean, it's like if I said to Mayor Dan, I want to see all your records for the last 5 years. Yeah, hypothetically, we got Mayor Dan here, right? We got Mayor Dan here. So here's let's do this. I walk into Mayor Dan's office. I speak to his secretary. I go, yeah, IRS. I'm here to talk to your mayor. Okay. Right. And he goes, right, I want to see all your financial records for the last 5 years. Hypothetically speaking. Mayor Dan will go, okay. He'll make one phone call. He'll get his financial advisor down or his lawyer down to make sure that everything's kosher. He will then get all the records. The lawyer come down and then they'll go through the records and they go, there you go. Now, anyone heard anyone like Lisa, Robbie, Lynette, John do any of that? Have they actually put in their financial each year? I mean, like, what was that, Form 6, where you had to put everything down? And when Lynette put everything down, she had hardly anything. But she forgot to mention the fact that she was doing continuous GoFundMes. Don't you find that interesting? The difference between a mayor's office and a private individual, where one side has everything A to Z, T's are crossed, I's are dotted, and everything else, and then you've got all these individuals. When was the last time these people put a tax return in? If they're paying taxes, I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate. But when was the last time they put a tax return in? I mean, a 501c3, I'm sure that you have to put yearly reports in. A charity. I know someone who I used to talk to has mentioned that, like, the first year, no, but it's the second year after that, right? Because obviously it's only just been set up. Now, according to what I understand, I know, right, Lynette has had this turtle sanctuary before she moved to Otter Creek because she had it at Northport. So, there's food for thought, people. Food for thought. You have to do your own research. I've sat here now for over 2 hours, and I gave you everything you needed to see. I've gave you everything you needed to hear. I'm not here to prove anything. I don't need to prove fuck all. But one thing I have done is proven some people fucking wrong. And also something else you need to do. You need to go back in history. Watch all this shit from a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago. We're not talking 4 months ago, 5 months ago. We're talking like 8, 9, a year and a half, 2 years back. Because the only way Lisa and Robbie are going to keep a clean record without them ever being caught is that they have to fucking get rid of every single video they have. Because I tell you one thing, when you see this shit, good luck. I mean, do you know what? If I was Jeremy, I would get a dedicated team to do exactly that. I would get a dedicated team for them to, all they do all day is sit there and watch. I don't care if they get views. What's one view going to do? One view, what's going to do? They may get that little click. You got one view. But the person watching it will get, wow, thank you. There's the evidence. And that's what these idiots seem to not understand. They don't get it they don't grasp the severity of their actions. Now, everything I say on here is live. This is a live stream, so everything I'm saying is fresh. It's not pre-recorded. It's not me, pre-editing or anything. This is fucking as real as it gets. I don't have to hide anything. And the fact that I pointed you guys out, it's not my job to sit in every video. What I can do, though, is say, hey, this is what I saw. This is what I've heard. Go and check it out yourself. I've had people contact me and write to me here on YouTube. And like I said, like what I said earlier on, I was contacted by an individual, very polite, very respectful, very civil, and I responded in kind. Same thing. And I think, and that person did say stuff that, like, once you see stuff, you'll understand. And fuck me, he was right, or she, whoever they are. He or she were bang on. They were right. But not just for one side, but for both. Chapo, why should I show it? It's not my fucking job to sit here all day and show you everything that they've done. That's your job. You want to know, you go and check it. Simple. It's not my responsibility. I've told you earlier on, I'm not getting involved. But it's part and parcel of the behavior that you're seeing. So at the end of the day, if you want to see it, do your own research. Go and do it yourself. Because if I show you and I say it and I'm telling you and I show you, right, it's not your own opinion. It comes from my opinion. And that's biased. It has to be unbiased. Therefore, you need to go and see it for yourself. Then you can make your opinion up. Yes, I have evidence. I've got fucking proof. And I've also got my own fucking eyes as well. And to be honest with you, I don't have to prove anything to you or anyone. But what you need to do is go and have a look for yourself. And you can, and Chapo, with all due respect, you can sit here and go, oh, you don't have any proof. You haven't shown anything. You haven't done this. You haven't done that. I don't have to. I don't have to. Because you guys are too fucking scared to go and do it yourself. Like, here we go. Oh, no, don't have shit for evidence, just big talk. Well, why are you then coming in here if it's just talk? If I'm just talking shit like Lisa does and everyone else does, why are you in here? Why have you come in here? Why have you come in here? You had to sub. So first of all, thanks very much for the sub. Right? I know that you're going to unsub, but that's beside the point. But thanks very much for the view. So Mitch, I'm going to fucking kick you in the nuts in a minute. So you don't have shit for evidence? Just what's Jason Koch? Come on in. Koch. Why are you in here? There you go. Oh, I didn't see the second message. What was that? I cry like a I cry like a baby. No, I don't. No. I don't look. I'm going to make it absolutely clear so even a fucking clown like you can understand. So I'm going to speak slowly, clearly, all right, because I know that the intelligence level for you is extremely low. I don't have to do your dirty work. You've come in here asking for proof. I am telling you, go and find it yourself because it's out there. All you need to do is go to their platforms and watch their videos. But that's too much for you. Was that too much? Do you want me to? Okay, I'll wait until that's sunk in, and then we'll go to the next level. Okay, we're still waiting. Well, let's just wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Why the fuck? No. Why the fuck am I explaining myself to a fucking idiot? Anyone else want to join him? Right. No. Sorry. I don't have to explain myself to fucking no one. You want the information, you go looking for it. You absolute fucking space cadet. You come in here, I'll show the proof. I'll show this. If I showed any more, I may as well get on a plane, fly to Florida, drive up to fucking Robbie and Lisa's house, invite them for a fucking coffee and say, hey, let's fucking go on platform together and let me fucking show you the bullshit that you've caused. No, it's not Guapo, it's Chapo. Chapo. Right? I mean, what else do you need? Do you need someone to hold your fucking hand? Are you that scared? I'm not here to do your dirty work. If you want the fucking truth and you want the information, you go out there. I will bring you facts and truth and the evidence. And I've done that today. You just need to fucking go back to the beginning and watch. Because I don't like repeating myself. Well, much, but that's beside the point. Anyone else want to talk out their ass, or is everyone finished wiping their mouths now? Okay, can we actually have a normal fucking conversation now? Or is there still someone out there who is talking out their ass or needs a toilet paper so after they finish talking, they can go and wipe their mouth? Anybody? Everyone happy? Give me a thumbs up if you are. I shall wait until the response to come in. I mean, seriously. I know that the pandemic and the lockups and everything else has caused a little bit of discrepancies in people's behavior and all that shit, and everyone's fucking angry all the time and all that crap. But you can't get this. This can't be. There's no way people can be this stupid or this lazy or this fucking. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes no fucking sense to me. And it's becoming frustrating to actually repeat myself about this, because at the end of the day, if you want the fucking proof, I gave you the fucking light, I gave you the torch, I gave you the fucking direction that you need to walk to. Off you go, off you pop, off you go, off you pop, go on, off you go. There you go, see? Look, I get it. There's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be people who are they're coming here to fucking because they've been told by their master. Okay, I get that. I really do, and I that's why I'm not as angry, or that's why I'm not angry. Oh, I'm not angry at all, actually. Jesus, takes a lot to get me angry. No, that's why I'm not responding in kind, because at the end of the day, right, there are a lot of people out there who are easily manipulated, who are easily fucking fooled in one shape or form. And fine, I get it, all right. And fine, when you catch people with their pants down, they don't like it and they go on the defensive and get angry and all that. Yes, I get it. But one thing you have to understand is that I'm not a hateful person. I am not a fucking person to fuck with either. I'm not a vengeful person, but I'm also not a person who's scared to put you in your place or go toe to toe with you, male or female. I don't care. Everyone gets treated the same. Now, what I do care about is that a group of people are trying to grift as much as they can out of an individual who's worked very hard. Yes, he's not an angel. Yes, he's got his mistakes. He's got his issues. But does that give everyone the right to judge him of their own opinion instead of actually judging him on his actions? I don't see anyone judging Lisa, Robbie, Tori, anyone. I don't see anyone fucking judging. Let me show you what type of person I am. Tim Fox Can you type in to the people in this stream and to the people who are watching what you said to me one day and what I responded with? And do it in caps letters, do it in capital letters so everyone can fucking see what type of person I am. I'm not explaining myself, but I just want people to fucking see. Tim Fox is one of, he goes into multiple different streams to people's streams, and he's mod in multiple streams, and I'm fine with that. I if one person breaks my trust, they're still welcome here, but they'll lose what they've got. Now, Tim came into my stream when I first started. All right. And it was around a time where everyone was talking about views and, super chats and memberships and all that crap. Tim Fox came into my stream when he first got to know me, and we were talking, and we were talking about monetization and shit like that. And he turned around and he said, "Oh, I want to send you a gift. I want to do something." And I went to him. I went, "Absolutely not. I want you to pay it forward. I can't remember who it was now. I think someone was, wait a minute. I think it was TC's wife had a heart attack. I think it was that one. I can't remember anyway. But I asked him to pay it forward. That I was not interested in his gift. And that's right. There you go. And I said, I want you to go and pay it forward to, what you just said, a homeless person. I'm not monetized. And I'm not going to be monetized until I decide that I want to be monetized. I don't care about the monetization right now. I don't care about the money. It's not about the money. Right? Not personally, me, I don't want to be monetized. If ever people want to be monetized, that is entirely their choice. And it's not bad. If they want to be monetized, it's YouTube for some people or most people is a job. It's a daily job. They're grinding it out daily. They're grinding it daily. Right? They're doing one video for the next day or so. Yeah. But when people come to the point where they think, oh, right, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Right. You have to grind every day. This is not like as and when. Yeah. I mean, I've got about a dozen videos for the new year. I've already done them, and it's not about the money. For me right now, it's about the truth. It's about the facts. It's about the consequences of people lying and the people abusing a system. I mean, Jesus Christ. Only 2 weeks ago, before, someone who was part and parcel of a community, Tug, Megan Fox, their community, someone who's part of their community passed away suddenly, and they still didn't stop the hate. So you want to fucking come in my stream, or you want to come into my platform, or you want to come into me, and you want to attack me that I don't have any proof, that I don't have nothing. I don't need to prove fuck all. All you have to do is watch. All you have to do is watch and listen, and you'll see the proof appear every fucking day. May it be on Facebook or on YouTube, it appears every day. You don't have to go looking for it. It's there. When you just click, there it is. Jeremy and George, a few weeks ago, probably a month now, or over a month. George had a health scare. And it's not a health scare that people joke about. And by the way, rest in peace, Legal Vices. Had a health scare. Now I know what it's like for people to have cancer or to be told they've got cancer. That I can fucking assure you. And when someone gets a scare like that, right, it shows who actually is a human being. It shows who has actually got a conscience, who's unbiased and who's got heart. Because so many people were so genuinely concerned for George's health. And so was Jeremy. There was no ifs or buts about it. To be honest with you, it nearly broke him. And I felt really, really bad for him. He's a human being, for crying out loud. And there were people on both sides of the fucking coin jumping on this fucking bandwagon, go, oh, we're gonna doing their own little shit. And I was part and parcel of that. But all I said was like, I know what it's like, and I wish all the best and good luck, and hopefully, and I richly was praying for George. But there were still these fucking assholes out there hating and calling God knows what and saying God knows what, putting up fucking pictures and shit. And then you want to be taken fucking seriously? You want to be fucking listened to when you come into streams and you talk shit about, oh, you don't have any evidence, you don't have any proof. Oh, sperm troopers fucking doing this, sperm troopers this, sperm troopers that. And you really, really want to be taken serious? Do you know what? I haven't taken any of you in that little fucking clique. I haven't taken you serious from day one. And Lisa, you are the fucking worst one out of all of them. You had this hate, discontent. It's palatable for Jerry. And it's not. This is nothing. You're using excuses. You wanted something from him, regardless of what it was, but you didn't get it, and it's fucking. Someone actually said the other night, a woman is scorned. You know what? I think that person has hit the nail on the fucking head. You've got a husband standing right next to you, and you let some guy talk to you like you're a piece of shit on your platform. Now that I don't agree with. He shouldn't have fucking spoken to you like that, right? And that's Bruce I'm talking about, right? But you didn't fucking snap back at him, do you, Mrs. I'm a bully who bullies bullies? Right? You didn't fucking kick him off your stream, did you? You know why? Because you needed that fucking money. You needed that grift. How many people have you seen on my stream, on my platform? I've had Rattis on here. I've had Coop on here. I've had Mike on here. I've had other people on here. I've had my Pretty on here. I've had other people on here. As and when. But 99% of the time, I'm sitting here on my own. I don't need fucking sidekicks to fucking help me. People, you need to go back and check the history. And do your own research, because you'll find out. And here's a message for Jeremy Hells and George and Deanna and Travis and Rex and everyone else that I saw sitting on that platform when Madam Mayor and Brett were live, sitting in that restaurant ready to have a meal together. That there is a unit, a family unit. That there are friends. It's like you've been invited. Yeah. Wait. What? Mayor Dan, I tell you one thing. If I ever get a message from you on Facebook, I will fucking invite you. I tell you what, I'll have you on here. But the thing is, because obviously you're in contact with Jeremy, I don't want to sort of get, can you understand it? I mean, I love you to bits, mate. I think you're funny, and I think your staff at your office are funny as hell. What happened? But I don't know if it's appropriate for me to have you or anyone from Jeremy on here unless Brett, unless he says it's okay. And it's not that. It's because I just don't want people to, but Mayor Dan, I mean, we can arrange it. If you want to get Brett on as well, we can arrange it. But the thing is, I don't think talking about this topic would be well, it's entirely up to you. But like, if you play games or computer games or something like that, or just want to have a giggle and shoot the shit and have a chat amongst grown ass men, then yeah, we can arrange it. But yeah, I just don't think it's appropriate at the moment. And the thing is, I think leaving it to the professional YouTubers, because I'm new to all this, and I just don't want to. I just don't want things to be misconstrued or taken out of context or anything. But you are always welcome in here, and one day we will talk with each other on here, and you'll be as much welcome as Brett will be, or anyone else. That I can assure you. And going to the message Cajun Joel just put up. Joel's just got good news. Yeah, I did hear about the good news, but the hater said that she was like, "This is my point. This is the whole point I've been trying to make." George has recorded a journey to help others dealing with issues. Yes, she has actually, and I commend her for that. Yeah, I mean, it's like, this is the problem. I'm not here to prove fuck all, but I'm getting a distinct feeling that other people are. Lisa, look, just shut your mouth. Just think before you speak. Stop trying to pick on people that you know that you can pick on, because the thing is, one day you're going to pick on someone who's not going to allow you to go any further than you have with other people that you have in the last few years. And the fact that you are now on the receiving, you are now on the receiving end, a legal receiving end. So instead of flapping your gums and trying to grift off people, why don't you do something constructive, i.e., like find yourself a good defense lawyer? Because Bruce is not going to be that one. He's definitely not going to be. Bruce is as much use as a fart in a spacesuit. Trust me. Right. So here's what I would suggest: get yourself a good defense lawyer. Okay. Find out where you legally stand in all this, and then sit back, keep your mouth shut, because the less you say, the better it is for you. Because the thing is, one thing I've noticed, you like to flap your gums when it comes to Jeremy, and you've been doing that. And let me remind you of 2 words: character assassination. 2 words: character assassination. And that has been your toy towards Mr. Hales and other people in his environment for a long time before even this fucking Lynette shit popped up. So if you want to go and figure that one out, there's enough videos out there to keep you entertained. My God, we've been here 3 hours. 3 hours. Wow. It makes you think, doesn't it? It makes you think how people can behave the way they do, and then they want to attack other people because other people have an opinion. And so basically, let's put it this way. So if you go into an airport, right, and you've got pilots flying a plane, and you've got other pilots flying a plane, and I've heard some of these ATC recordings, and some of them are quite scary, actually, that pilots conduct themselves the way they do, right? When you've got pilots arguing with the ATC, and ATC says, right, okay, I've got a number for you. You know what that means? Anyone know what that means? Any pilots here? Anyone who's been a pilot? When ATC, when the air traffic control turn around and says 747, wait a minute, 65 Yankee Delta Heavy, I've got a number for you. Does anyone know that? what that means? Anyone want to take a guess? Any pilots here? Anyone would like to take a guess of what that means? Oh yeah, Mayor Dan, you're definitely a voice of calm. You are. I think you should. Do you know what, Mayor Dan? I think you should start your own radio program. 65 Yankee Delta Heavy. I have got a contact number for you to I've got a number for you to contact. Ready for transfer? And then you will receive a number. So anyone here who understands that terminology, all right, feel free to explain it, because if it doesn't, I'll explain it, and you'll be very surprised what. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I'll be right back. Please entertain yourselves for a moment. Okay. Okay. Yes, coffee. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Right. No, I've just stopped talking. That's all. I had to go and do something. Basically, when the ATC contact a pilot, okay, and they say you have a number ready to copy, all right, that aircraft pilot is in more shit than you can think. That pilot is in so much fucking trouble. If they get told by the ATC there's a number for them to call, they're in a lot of shit. There you go. And Cajun Joe, yeah, exactly. I'm not responsible for their actions. I'm responsible for mine. And hypothetically speaking, if I get something fucking wrong, like I have done in the past, right? It got pointed out. Excuse me. It got pointed out. I got told I was in the wrong. I was like, oh shit, okay, hang on a minute. Let me go and do my own research. I went back, checked, and I was like, fuck yeah, I am wrong. And I instantly fixed it by stating, hey, by the way, when it comes to Jabba the Hutt, yes, he did get arrested for throwing a cell phone or throwing an object at his partner or someone. He was arrested, but he was never charged because the things were dropped. So he was never charged. However, he was arrested for that. There's a difference. Being arrested for something and being charged for something, two different. So I actually, I didn't apologize, but I said, yep, that's me. That's wrong. I rectified it. I fixed it. Yeah. Right. So, but here's the thing. I have not once, Robbie, on some occasions, actually fucking puts Lisa right with stuff that she says that's wrong. So what else do you have to fucking say to prove that she's talking shit when someone she has had associated with for many years tells her, oh, actually, you're wrong. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're wrong. No. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. And that is the whole biggest issue. Listen, I don't care if you don't give a shit about me or what I say. I don't care. But what you should care about is that 3 different things have been mixed into one. And and I need to remind everybody of that. And that this here is not about Lisa or Robbie or about fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry or fucking Tweedledee or Tweedledum or Chubby the there or Jabby the here or the Biscuit the boy there. It's about one court case. Jeremy Hales versus Lynette Preston and John Cook. That's it. Well, 2 court cases. 1 federal, 1 local. The other one has been dismissed. The other one is also going to be dismissed. I call it now. I'm saying it now. That's going to get dismissed because they have no legal binding on it. And if it does go to court, then I expect every single one of them, including Corporal Gregory, to put a countersuit in. And in fact, I hope and in fact, the people on the thumbnail case, those involved, should now be talking to their lawyers about fucking doing a counter lawsuit against Bruce Matskin, Lynette Preston, John Cook. All of them should be suing them. They should be suing them for putting their name through the shit. And I've heard rumors that he wants to try to use these 2 cases within the federal case. Well, how can you when it's classified as evidence for the plaintiff? That's Jeremy's evidence now. Do you know, I'm going to say this publicly. Like I said multiple times, right? Both sides have done right and both sides have done wrong. But one side is really fucked up, and we already know who that is, right? And I'm not saying that Jeremy, the sun shines out Jeremy's ass or out of George's ass or anyone else's ass, right? Everyone is a human being. But when one side goes out their way to try to systematically destroy a man's fucking life and a woman's life and anyone in between or anyone between that and them, they just fucking destroy. I mean, what else do you fucking people need to fucking see? Blood? Question mark? I mean, it's so, I mean, how the hell did he get his freaking law license? He spends 2.5 years, whatever, in a fucking law school. Seriously, this has been bugging me for the last hour now. I've been trying to get this out, but anyway, here it comes. And it's coming with like a tidal wave, right? How can this grown-ass idiot, right, in 1992, record a video of a tape of answering machine from a woman who was so pissed off with him? She goes, Bruce, Bruce, Bruce. It's all about Bruce, Bruce, Bruce. It's all about Bruce, Bruce, Bruce. I've still got that fucking recording, by the way, right? But the thing is, he's had a YouTube channel for years. But he wants to go on other YouTube people. Rogue Mama, oh yeah. Right? He wants to go on different people's channels to get his PR. That's what, I want my PR. I want to talk about mac and cheese. Actually, in fact, I have actually like macaroni and cheese, right? Fresh cheese, by the way, when you put like cheddar cheese on it, it's right nice. Anyway, we digress, right? But this fucking idiot jumps on a platform with people who have already got a vendetta out for Jeremy. Now you've got two fuses in one box of dynamite. And then Robbie jumps on the board. And then, do you know, when this court case is over, I want people, I love you, Rogue Mama, I love you. Thank you. Bye. All right. I platonically, yeah, of course, absolutely, yeah. Can you just write that one more time? Write that one more time, underlining it. I want to. Here's one thing people need to do when all this is done and over with, and if there are counter lawsuits, we'll keep an eye on it. But I bet you any money, you watch how quick all these grifters disappear into nothing. You watch about all these channels suddenly disappear. You watch. But for someone like him to play a 12-minute recording of a woman, multiple messages in 92, and then in 93 he goes into the Boston University Law School for 3 years, and then after that he works at some fucking court as an usher, because that's what you are, really. Yeah. And then there's nothing, and then suddenly he's working for a law firm, and then suddenly he gets fired from that, but doesn't put that on his past. Isn't that strange? Don't you find that interesting? And then in 2004 he becomes self-employed. 20 years self-employed. What does that tell you? No one. That tells you one thing. Say, for example, Mayor Dan, if Mayor Dan's still here, say, for hypothetically speaking, I worked in the town hall for Mayor Dan, right? As a, I don't know, as a whatever, right? Whatever you want to give, what job you want to give me. And I worked in there, and I worked for 20 years in Mayor Dan's office, town hall. What would I have? What would I have besides experience and good friends and good environment to work in? What would I have? Oh yes. No, but what would I have? Good man. There is a delay with you guys messaging and everything. So, but what would I have if I worked in Mayor Dan's office? And I'm sorry to use you, Mayor Dan, but you're the perfect candidate. So, if I worked in Mayor Dan's office for 20 years, what would I have? I would have knowledge of people, what people are like. Yeah. What else would I have? It's very easy, guys. It starts with a C and finishes with a V. What would I have? Yeah, I would have experience OGT sport. Yeah, I would have experience reviews. Yeah, I would also have knowledge of what people are like. I would have been taught the law by Mayor Dan and his secretaries and his colleagues and his team. How business would run. What else would I have? Let me help you. Curriculum vitae. Anyone know what the word curriculum vitae means? Shelley, clout. Yeah, I've got clout. I worked in Mayor Dan's office. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. No. Right. Does anyone know what I've already got integrity, yeah. Right. Experience, knowledge, yeah. But does anyone know retirement from public employee? Yes. There you go, Mayor Dan. Retirement from public employee system. But the thing is, what I would have, was I would have a curriculum vitae with work experience on it. It would state I worked, excuse me, sorry, a resume. I do apologize. I do not know the Americanese words for resume. Yeah, right. I would have a resume where it would state worked for Ohio Mayor Dan blah 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 as blah 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 from 1999 till 1924 2024. Work experience, task and responsibilities, right? And at the back of that booklet, I would have a written what do you call it? What's it called? Reference. It would be an open reference from Mayor Dan. Yeah, okay, Spawn Trooper, yeah, he's a bit of a gobshite. He likes to say it as it is. He hasn't got a filter. He's very assertive. He can be very loud. He does have a sexy voice once in a while, and he sounds very like Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. Okay, but the thing is, it would be a resume, and you could see my work history. It doesn't matter, man, Dan. Hey, listen, I worked for you for 20 plus years. I don't care. No, but yeah, the thing is, I've got work history. There's a history of my employment. And the thing is, if I say, for example, then go and work for Mayor Mitch, right? Mitch or Digistorm, right? And I get a job and I find another job, it'll be sad to go. But if I find a job in a different place where I'm moving to, and I end up working for another town hall or something like that, all right, I've got the experience. I've got proof. I've got a reference. Yeah. Why? Where's his resume? Where's his resume? And the thing is, I can prove that 20 plus years I've worked for Mayor Dan because there's a resume. There's a reference. Someone will phone him up and say, "Hey, Mayor Dan, you had a guy work for you called Spawn Trooper. Tell me what's he like?" Mayor Dan can sit there and go, "I tell you one thing, he was a grafter, bit of a gobshite. Yeah, smoked a lot, drank a lot of Dr. Pepper, coffee. Jesus, he walked around with an open fucking container. But when it came to his ethics and his job ethics and his work ethics, couldn't fault him. Oh, so he drinks a lot of Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, Dr. Pepper. We're Coca-Cola drinkers here. All right. But what's that, Dead? What haven't you heard me say before? But I hope my employees like working for myself. And hey, man, Dan, listen. I think like, I've seen you on Jeremy on the video. I've seen you. If I lived in America and I was, I lived in your town and I was a resident of your town, right? I would fucking work for you for free. And that's me saying it. I'm not trying to kiss your ass. I'm not trying to get favorites or anything. I like your personality. I like your spunk. Wait a minute, that came out wrong. That came out wrong. Help. I like your go and get them. Oh Jesus, that's even worse. Hang on a minute. Why is my brain? Hang on, please hold. Oh Jesus Christ Almighty. 1 second, please hold. Oh. 1 second. Why is my brain not fucking working right now? Why has it gone? Ladies and gentlemen, at this present moment, we're holding technical difficulties. Please stand by for further transmission. That's what I'm hearing in my head right now. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, I'm back. Right, I know what went wrong. I was trying to, ambition. I like your go and get them, and I like that. I like that. Here I am. This is what I am, and this is who I am, and I like that about you, Medan. I really do. And unfortunately, you got dragged into this shit, and it was unfair on you, unfair on your staff, and unfair on Jeremy because that poor sod had to get and come to you and explain to you what was going on and everything else, and it was just fucking stupid. So yeah, but yeah, I'd fucking work for you for free. That's sure. That'd be all though. None of this fucking hat holding hands or anything. That no. But it's this, yeah, and here he is, right? There's a break in his work history, and then he was a lawyer, 20 years. Now I've got over 20 different cases that he's worked on, and if I wanted to fucking dig so deep that I actually get paid for on other jobs. If I wanted to dig that deep, I could go into every single one of those cases. I could contact the courts and find out, there's always going to be a record of or whatever. But why should I? We've all established that Bruce Pleb Matskin is an absolute fucking oxygen thief, and he needs to go into that forest. He needs to find that fucking tree that's working really hard to produce oxygen, and he needs to fucking apologize to it. And he can take Lisa and everyone else with him. There's multiple trees in the forest, people. It's not just one tree. Yeah, okay. All right, there's multiple trees. All right. It's, yeah, so... Palmers, join the club. Join the club. Now that I've got all that crap off the system that I wanted to put into a video, and now instead of putting in a video, I have now put it in here. And people, I appreciate all you people out there who are my fans, but also people who hate me or dislike me because I say it as it is. Let me remind you of one thing. The truth will set you free the day that you go to your maker. Now, I can't promise anything. I can't say what will happen. I mean, there's a possibility of him willing to talk to you, but I doubt very much anything will happen after that because of the shit that you've done. Now, I think people need to now get off their high horses and wind their necks in and think before they speak and concentrate on the federal case. Concentrate on the well-being and the health of the Hales, include that's George and everyone, on Travis and everyone else, on Lloyd and everyone else, and also on HG as well. That child is a pawn in the middle of all this and doesn't even know what's going on. All right. And I've said this from day one. It is important that child, right, is either treated, put in a new environment or a safe environment where she receives the love and receives a hot bed, a hot bath, and has a warm place to live, not in a fucking shed or a camper van. And I don't care if you people don't like what I'm saying right now, but have a guess what? I don't give a fuck. Pardon my French. Well, it's not French. It's actually old Anglo-Saxon word for fornication under the consent of the king, which is an abbreviation, just like shit stands for store high in transit, which is also an abbreviation. But anyway, I fucking digress. Brain, stop it. Oh, shiny thing. Hello. I know you love me, Aussie Jen. Off you go to bed. Platonically. Why is it with all this platonic suddenly? Why? Like, because you heard Ninja in the background, hey? All this? Oh, she's in trouble. She gonna get trouble. Na, 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 na. Well, Aussie Jen, if you need to go to bed, you go to bed. Good night. Oh, before you go, Aussie Jen, one more thing. New Year's Eve, you need to come in and tell us what it's like in 2025. Because the last 3 days or what the fuck is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know that, don't you? So you need to come in here. You need to give us, because I'm going to be live. Dead, easy with the jabs. Easy, Tiger. Oh, Kathy, how dare you? Right, Kathy, swap with swap with Esserman, you can go over there into the corner in that seat over there. Go on, off you go. In the heart, Kathy. In the heart. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope everyone has enjoyed this. Dan, thank you very much for being here, sir. I do appreciate it. And CJ, hi. Good argument, CJ. Good argument. Maybe because she noticed that things were getting taken out of context by a certain group of people that she had to step forward. It's only a matter of time before someone else probably does. But the thing is, yes, she's not innocent. Okay, I get that. I am fully aware of that. But at the same time, everyone has the right to change their mind, and if they think that what's being done is wrong, they have every right to step forward and say, hey, by the way, no, it's not. Yes, I was on it. I said this, I did that. Yeah, fine. But here's the truth. And that's what Shower's doing. And Shower should be commended for that. Right? She's not asking for anything. She's put herself out there for ridicule and threats, which apparently has happened. From what, and this is just hearsay, so I'm only going by what I've heard. I'm not sure. I haven't got any proof of this, but apparently she's received multiple threats. I don't know. Like I said. Oh, you mean R2D4? His name is R2D4. He's sitting there and not fucking moved. I haven't pressed the button yet, and I'm not going to. So yes, yeah. I'm going to tell her you said that, Palmers. That goes straight to her head. Jesus, what are you doing to me? I mean, no, actual fact, I'm not going to tell her because I don't want that. No. At the end of the day, I commend her for what she's done. Yes, I did do some digging on her. Yes, I did put a couple of posts up about her, and I did speak. I did make some comments about her, but that's because of her actions. But the thing is, even even my opinion can be changed on a person from their actions, and from Shower's action for what she's done, right? Yeah, I find that commendable. I do find that commendable. I mean, it's changed my opinion about her to a point where I'm going, wow, she has got integrity. She does have ethics, and she will step forward if she needs to, and she's doing that right now, and I commend her for that. Hell, I've subscribed to her. Like, even I was surprised after that night, and a lot of people are attacking her for doing the right thing. Now, you try to figure that one out. They're attacking someone, or people are attacking someone for doing the right thing. What the hell's that about? She may not be perfect. Look, Jeremy's not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. But from what I've heard, she's received threats. And don't you find that interesting? Don't you find it interesting that even Fleabag is talking about Shower, and and they're making derogatory remarks and everything else? Oh no, we don't dox anyone. We're not nasty to anyone. We don't do anything negative to people. Every time you say that, it's like a stop sign going, and go. Do you know, if there was a measurement for stupidity, you'd need minus numbers. You'd literally have to dig a hole to then go -1, -2, -3, -4. You can't make, seriously. I'm still debating if I'm being lied to by you guys. I'm still debating, thinking that you guys have lied to me this whole time about that it's not in the water. Is it in the oxygen? Is it in the air? I mean, are there certain parts of the states where when you can breathe and everyone is normal? Or is it, I don't know. I mean, is it the food? Is it the water? Are people, I don't know. Are people drinking Earl Grey? Oh, yeah. Take care, Dan. thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for being who you are. So my utmost respect, Mayor Dan. If I don't see you for New Year, I wish you all the best, and I wish you and your staff and your family and everyone else a happy New Year. And thank you very much for coming. So there you go. And you want to talk about me? Crack on. All you're doing is giving me clout. All you're doing is giving me views. Because people are going to go, oh, what of person do you speak of? Ah, we shall go and see him now. He has got many videos of, games. Oh, he has videos on, but he's got games. More games. Yeah, so I don't really care. I don't. At the end of the day, people can come in here, they can listen to me, and if they want to believe me when I show them proof, or I point out the facts, and then they go, oh, fuck yeah, good point, well presented, carry on. You've got AVA, a veteran who's had issues with the VA. You've got other people having issues with the VA. Why are people talking about this shit when we should be looking after the veterans? What about the homeless people? All this shit, it gets thrown into one corner. And I am going to have AVA on one night, and we're going to talk about his issue, and then we're going to dig into it. We're going to investigate it. We're going to do it a proper investigative journalism, and we're going to get that story out. That's if he wants to. Because I love that guy like a brother, and any veteran, regardless of opinion, right? Regardless if I'm not talking to someone or not. Veterans have a code, and I stick to that code. I always will. Doesn't mean I have to fucking talk to people. Anyway. Dumbness, one thinks. Yeah. I can't do Yoda. Fuck that. I can't do Kermit the Frog either. Who's snoring? Is he snoring? Is he asleep? Was he sitting there listening to me? And he went, coma. Yeah. Right. Anyway, guys, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for being you. I really do. I would like to thank everyone for being here and, subbing and subscribing and all that good stuff. And basically for, I don't know, I mean, just to give you, oh my God, guys, come on, stop giving me thumbs down. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your time for the click. You've already gave me the view. I mean, Jesus. I mean, yes. I mean, so just stop. Just stop. Really, just stop. All right, just be yourself. Stop acting like idiots. 2025 is around the corner. If you got a problem, come and see me next year. All right, and we can chat about it. But other than that, I don't care. Just stop talking shit. Stop it. Try to have some decorum. Try to have some professionalism in your how can I put it? In your presentation, your presentations. I don't know, because the thing is, you are 12 hours ahead of me, Ozzy. So I'm gonna. What do you know? What I'll do? Okay, what I'll do? Instead of when I done the Christmas when I done the Christmas stream, we did that at 4:00 GMT. All right. So what I'm thinking of doing is, if we look at, say, 10 o'clock 10 o'clock, that's 12. If we look at 10 o'clock, because that's 2 hours before New Year, all right? then because I want to take the stream into New Year, I want to be able to go. I streamed on New Year's Eve into the first day of 2025. I want that, and I'm going to do that. And if I'm the first one to say that, then fuck yes. All right, that's mine. Can't take it. That's my call, and that's what I'm going to do. So I probably might go live about um so 8-9 o'clock GMT. Dear Sir Spawn, thumbs down, but wait, what? Mitch, what are you on about with your thumbs down? Explain yourself, sir. You can't just go, wow, I'm going to give you a thumbs down for that and thumbs up for that. It makes no sense, man. Come on, tell me. Stop it. I've got hairy balls, not crystal balls. Remember. Fucking hell, you want crystal balls? Go to Lisa. Yeah, so yeah. Anna, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm not the best. I'm just me. I'm just being me. I'm not putting on a facade, and you know, maybe one day when I'm about 2 seconds away from being unalive, I probably might come on camera and go yes, and then no, but no. What was I going to say? 9 approximately 9 a.m. So it'd be 9 a.m. for you on New Year's Day, correct, Ozzy? Oh, wait a minute. I've got the time. Hang on a minute. I've got the timings here. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Right. So wait a minute. Australia is 10 hours ahead. New Zealand is 12 hours. New South Wales is 11 hours. Right. Okay. So EST at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, GMT, it'll be 4:15 in the morning. CST, it'll be 6:15 in the morning. PST, it'll be 1:15 in the morning. And wait, that can't be right. EST, Eastern Standard Time, is 5 hours back. So 5 from 4 will be 11 o'clock. So that was wrong. GMT, oh no, sorry, at 9 o'clock in the morning. My bad. My apologies. All right. So, yeah. So you're 10 hours ahead. Right. Right. So that means if I go at 8 o'clock and you're 10 hours, right, that'll be 6 o'clock in the morning for you. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, so if I go, yeah, it'll be 8, 9 o'clock. I'll be going live because I want to make sure that I'm live for New Year. Yeah, it'll be 6, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8, 6, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, right? No, so yeah, yeah, you'll be able to, yeah. Oh, my pretty, would you like to, before we go, would you like to jump on and put anything across from your side? Would you like to make comment? Would you like to comment on anything before? Oh, that is that. Do you know? Oh, Trissa, if you're hearing me, that is probably the best fucking screenshot best picture I've seen for a long time. So there you go. My God, you're a Brit, supposed to be smart. Come on, wait, what? I'm usually always here, but I won't give my opinions anymore. Why not? Why aren't you giving it? Right, let me go and read. You was telling everyone quit giving thumbs down because they reviews. Oh, well, Mitch, if you like, right, I'll just sit here and be quiet. I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet. Look at you asleep with your belly up and your legs spread open. That's not very ladylike. You shouldn't sleep like that. You need to shave as well. You've got too much hair on your belly. Oh, you're awake now. Oh, you're looking at me now. Oh, hi, yeah. Hi. Yeah. He's a bit, yes, you are. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm back. Right. Now that my feelings that were hurt are no longer hurt, Mitch. I get it. I know, mate. I'm just fucking all over the shop at the moment. I do apologize. Actually, no, I don't apologize. Like, I know that you're just trying to bust my balls. Oh, now you have to go at me, dead. Well, fuck you. Oh God, here we go. Mitch, there's like 3,000 miles of water between us. How the fuck am I supposed to read your mind when you're that far away? Yeah. I need the Mark 1 binocular so I can actually read what your fucking mind is saying. Come on, dude. You should know that by now. Yeah, I love you, bro. No homo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. Anyway, guys, wait a minute. Did my pretty actually respond? Oh, right. Okay, not a problem. Right. Anyway, guys, as you know, I mean, what could possibly go wrong when you come to watch me? Hey, what could go wrong? Most of everything, basically. No, I was peeking at my. Wait a second, Palmer. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. I just fucking caught that. I just went, spoil you with it, and you naughty, no. Yeah, leave my crystal ball. Wait, no, Joe, no, don't you? Oh my God, everyone's starting on me now. Don't you start? I tell you, no, and don't enable Palmers. Stop it, Ozzy. Stop it. Don't stop enabling. Cynthia, take care, sweetheart. Thank you very much for coming. Love you to bits, and yeah, I'll see you. I will put up. Once I figure out the timing, I will put up a community post in regards of the New Year's stream that we announced in my stream today. Okay, and I'll also put the timings in there. Okay, so don't fear when Spawn Troopers here. Oh, I do Manscape. Wait, what? Did I just say that out loud? Fuck. Oh, shit. Anyway, my pretty, I will talk to you tout sweet. My favorite southerner. God, why is this fucking stream going to shit? Why is it now that like you guys, the same people, are now destroying the tranquility and peacefulness of this stream with your dirty thoughts, ladies? Really, come on, you should know better now. So I'm just going to sit here and watch you carry on time because this is fucking hilarious. You know this is going to be. I'm going to wait a minute. What's going on here? This is absolutely fucking hilarious. Whose kitty is getting? Oh my God, Ozzy! Can you imagine being someone? A teleprompter who has to like. Can you imagine someone who has to like do like what do you call it? ASL. Yeah, that's American Sign Language or BSL, which is British Sign Language. Can you imagine people doing the sign language now and then typing, with these sentences that are coming out? All you ladies have pretty. Oh, Mitch, Jesus Christ! You just had to take it to that level. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I'm feeling the love. Okay, I'm in two minds of actually just going run. Jesus, wet. This is hilarious. You know, I'm letting you guys ritually fucking dig your own shit here. You know that, don't you? I'm just going to refresh one page. Let me refresh this page. Oh, I totally forgot I put that thumbnail up. That is a perfect fucking thumbnail, that one. Ha! Yeah. I would thank the individual who actually made that thumbnail for me, but apparently I'm not allowed to anymore. So there you go. I have no comment. It will take the stream down. Yeah. On that note, actual fact, guys, I am going to call it a night. I am going to call it a day, and I would like to thank everybody for you just being here and being you. Oh my God, can you imagine that, Dead? Can you imagine? So I got someone in the corner doing sign language. Oh my God, that would be so bad. Be funny, but it'll be bad. But anyway, guys, you know the score. You now have 2 minutes to get dressed, get your shit together, and make your way to the exits. Yeah, okay, I lied. And Blue, you're always welcome. But on that note,